Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Camp Hustle One here, back with another live stream. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful Saturday evening. Coke Benny, welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing? Sup, Camp?
Bro, by far, like
Oh,
everybody
shit.
else, like we.
Myron is already jumping into it already. Holy shit. All right, we're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to jump right into today's show. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so here we are, another Saturday evening, and I might have teased it a little bit in terms of what we're going to be talking about. The stuff with Myron is still a hot topic right now, and we are going to touch on a few more creators that have now made a couple more videos about Myron's downfall, Fresh and Fit as a whole. And I'm just here to revel in it, man. This stuff is funny to me. People will call me a super hater. I was called a super hater in the last one, and yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, it looks like my freaking background is taking a break. There we go. All right, let's just get back into the talking scene here. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so the first one up we're going to talk about is Mr. Playing with Fire. He had a video that is going to cover Mr. Myron Gaines' girlfriend leaving him for a construction worker. Now, we haven't confirmed if Rollerblade Rico is an actual construction worker. That might just be some racism going on there. And, I don't like to assume anybody's occupation based on their race and stuff, but the fact that he is a rollerblader, that's all we know. That's all I know, and that's all I pretend to know. But people are running with the whole narrative that it was a construction worker who, you could say is not as high value as Mr. Podcaster, Red Pill Podcaster, Mr. Myron Gaines. But, at the end of the day, we know that it's not about the amount of money and clout that you have. It's about the time that you spend with the people in order to keep them happy. So anybody can be left behind, and this is pretty much evidence of it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Mr. Playing with Fire, you are up, sir. You guys let me know if the audio is good on this one.
In this video, we're going to reveal how Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit lost his girlfriend to a construction worker. We're going to show you all the receipts, along with break down all the relationship mistakes he made so that this doesn't happen to you. So the backstory here is that Myron has had this girlfriend for a little while now. Her name is Angie, and the relationship is public, so I'm not doxing her or anything like that.
Cook Benny says, I got two good news before we start. Not only did I graduate electrical school, but I got a job as an electrician the day before graduation. Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations, Coke Benny. Dude, that's amazing. Most people don't get jobs like right out of graduation. So, dude, good on you, man. That's great news. I'm glad to hear you, man. That's amazing, dude. I don't think I have an applause button. I think the only thing I got that's good is this. There you go. That's good for you, man. I'm happy to hear it. That's great news, dude. If there's anything that I don't know, man. Now that you're an expert electrician, you could probably be the kind of person to offer me any type of advice if there's something I'm having issues with in terms of my my setup here. I don't know. I don't know. So far, everything's working as it should, but if I have any issues, you'll be the first person I call since, you're an expert in it. Cook says, thanks, Camp. I'll take it. Yeah, man, you deserve it, brother. You deserve it. Thank you for joining the stream, bro. And, yeah, man, just let me know how that goes, man. Are you going to be... So you got a job. That means, dude, you're going to be making pretty good money now, dude. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you can still make the Saturday night streams, man. I know you're going to need to be pretty busy now. You're going to have a full schedule, and you're making those big boy money. So good job, bro. Good job.
Here you can hear him talking about her.
I do what the fuck I want to do. She's loyal to me. It's monogamous on her end, open on my end. You know who's fucking smart? My fucking girlfriend is smart, man. Don DeMarco, she lives a great...
Cabos, welcome to the stream, sir. Sup, Camp. Welcome, sir. Yeah, so this is day 2. We're going to be continuing on the Myron Gaines, girlfriend left him for a construction worker arc, I guess we're on. And yeah, dude, this is like, it seems like now everybody's making videos, and it's pretty damn entertaining. I've only seen a few, and we're gonna go through the ones that I saw, and there was a few other videos on Reddit, because you know, Fresh isn't all the way out of the clear. He's still catching some strays here and there, so we're gonna go through those as well, because that stuff is just entertaining to me. Kawa says, bro, did you see that clip of Fresh getting roasted by the girl on the panel? It was hilarious. Yes, I did, when we are going to cover it tonight, bro, my friend. If you guys, Coke Benny or Cabos, I don't know what you guys are doing right now. If you guys would like to join the stream and we can have a little open conversation about this, and we can play the videos and all that stuff like that, we can do that. Other than that, we're just going to keep going. Just let me know what you guys want to do, man, because this is just a hangout. Apparently, a lot of my files got moved over. My wife, she got me this little external hard drive and moved all my files over that I had for my thumbnails for my videos. And I had to whip up something really quick. So that thumbnail that you guys see, that's really something I threw together in like 5 seconds. Hopefully I can, it's just a temporary thumbnail until till whatever this stream is all about. I will adjust it accordingly and title and all that stuff. But yeah, man, you guys are more than welcome to join in on the stream if you guys want to. If you guys want to have a live conversation.
In life, but she's a beautiful girl. She's hotter than all the girls here.
Bro, if I'm be 1,000, my girl's
You're
better than all you f***ing girls. No, she shuts the hell up.
Exo Charles, welcome to the stream, sir. Everybody's falling in like right behind each other. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, man. Yeah, man. This is just a continuation of last week, dude. There's just a lot of people now are making videos, and this stuff is hilarious, dude. So we're gonna go through it, man. And you know, like I said, Fresh is catching strays as well, and you know that's always a good time. You know, stuttering on the mic, can't read out super chats, and you know, the same old. It's good to see that things don't change. You know, as much as things change, some things still stay the same. So it's awesome.
So yeah, he's clearly pretty excited about this girl. He's almost bragging about her, and he's also using her as a receipt, as a proof of concept that his shit works. But there's a very interesting clip where he reveals something unique about their dynamic.
Oh, look.
Oh man, something's going on. You know what happened? I don't know why the hell my background is doing this. Something happened. I want to say something happened with my what's it called? My files, and now everything is all messed up now. I don't know why. Why was any of this stuff messed up? It was fine. It wasn't broken, but when people mess with my computer, man, sheesh. Anyway, I'm not gonna let it distract me too much.
He's admitting that he's never had a girlfriend before. But I'm telling you guys, like, you guys have seen girls on the stream before that I've dealt with.
Exo Charles says, are you going to talk about Rico rolling away with Myron's girl? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to have to because we did a lot last stream, but we're going to cover a lot of people that actually covered it and just see their perspectives, because since I came out with my live stream, there was probably like, oh, and also since Avon Preach, there's been a dozen of people that have come out and made videos about this, and a lot of the takes are pretty hilarious. And, you know, Rollerblade Rico is going from a rollerblader to a construction worker, to just they're just going everywhere, every direction with it, and it's really great. It's funny, you know, like the information that's getting passed around. It's like a game of telephone, but yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, I love that game. What game? Oh, the anime game? Yeah, I don't dude, I'm so out of the loop, man. I'm so uncool now. I don't know what these games are.
But when it comes to that context, what I'm saying is a girl that I'm supporting.
Yes.
That I'm being a provider for. Angie was the first one.
That's right. He's admitting to being her provider, which essentially is a sugar daddy. He's paying her rent, he's paying her bills. Kind of embarrassing in my opinion when you have to buy, you know, girls' loyalty, buy girls' attraction, but to each their own. However, lately, he stopped talking about his girlfriend altogether. In fact, he gets quite weird when people ask him about her.
Do you have
And, you know, it would be the definition of a trick that he was basically paying for her way to, you know, live with him and stuff rent free. He was giving her basically his card to spend and do whatever she needed to do and stuff. And in return, they didn't have to, you know, she just helped him out with the podcast and everything like that. But there was no like obligation to like sleep together and have an actual relationship. It was just business, it seems like. So we're going to continue on.
Mrs., do you have a girl?
That's irrelevant to the question.
Do you have a wife? Do you have a girlfriend?
That's what I thought.
Bro, don't you have like a girlfriend or like a wife or something? Like somebody you
All right, bro, we
appreciate?
went over this a million times. Like me being here as a single guy, right, in the city, whatever, in the best, bro, the other conversation.
Clearly something happened, so people on the internet started doing what people on there do, which is digging, and they found photos and videos of her with another guy. Here's the most glaring one.
And you know, the problem with all of this is that it's really tough to lie, okay? And also to keep your lies straight and what you've said online, because the thing is, Myron is having to do a lot of thinking on his feet. And when you do that, you blurt out a lot of stuff. Now, Myron is typically the kind of guy that's going to take a lot of notes, so hopefully he's writing down the stuff that he's saying. But I don't think he is, because now he's telling his audience that they've been broken up for months. So the fact that Angie went down to Orlando to do this whole rollerblade thing for the weekend to raise money for breast cancer and all that stuff, they apparently had been broken up for the better part of a year, whereas I think it was Just Tree, which we're going to go through that video. Just Tree basically exposed the entire timeline of when they were together, when they were supposedly like everything was fine, and then yeah, the dates that were posted, I guess, in the workout videos of Angie and Mr. Rollerblade Rico, it was literally only like a month apart. So somebody's lying, you know, or somebody's trying to downplay the amount of time that Angie had broken up with him and then got with this guy, whether it had overlapped or if it was literally a monkey branch type situation. But we will continue and we'll gain more information as we go along.
And to make matters even worse, allegedly, this guy's a construction worker, which makes it extra embarrassing for Myron because according to the Red Pill rules, which I disagree with, she essentially traded down. So she left a higher value man for a lower value man, again, according to the universe. But wait, it gets even worse.
Went out a couple of times with Angie. She's nice.
Now, this is an old clip. This is something back probably more than a year ago, you know, during the whole Daisy saga. This is where Daisy explains that when she used to hang out with Myron and Angie and stuff, that Angie, they would go out together and hang out and stuff. And then, God damn it, these fucking ads. Anyway, they would go out and yeah, they would just have casual girl talk conversations, and yeah, Angie just out and said that, yeah, they don't sleep together. It's not like it's just like an arrangement that they have where, you know, she's just kind of the stand-in, you know, kind of, you know, an excuse that Myron can point to and be like, look, see, my method works. You can have this and still do what you want. And I'm guessing for that time being, you know, that facade, it lasted for a while. A lot of the people that supported Myron, they believed it. But the people that are wise about it, they're just like, no, dude, we understand that she is in a position where she's just doing it for the benefits and not for the actual relationship. She doesn't really like him at all. Cookbay says he kind of sounds like Abba. Oh, you're talking about the guy playing with fire? Yeah. Well, him and Abba, they used to, I think, collaborate. And they used to do like live streams and stuff together. Or I think Abba's been on his channel a couple times and stuff. So yeah, they have similar tonation. Oops, what did I do? I fucked up. Shit. All right.
No, she was nice, and she told me the stuff that was happening between them. Clearly, they don't have sex at all.
So yes, allegedly they were not even having sex, both according to Daisy, who's a girl that went out with friends to kind of hang out with Myron and Angie, and also there's some really weird statements that Myron and Angie have made personally.
I just got here from work, and we never have sexual relationships, guys. Like, you should stop with this. You guys are laughing, but it's true.
Them boys commented about damn time. We all know you were smashing Angie.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what, bro?
that
I
doesn't
wish,
happen.
but no.
Now look, do I think this is true? Potentially, yeah, it could be. Or maybe they were just having very little sex, but I think that makes it even worse when you're basically paying girls' bills and you're not even getting laid. But to anyone who understands game, this is like the least surprising thing ever. When you lead with your wallet, you're not gonna get real attraction or a real connection. And combine that with the fact that Myron just seems like a miserable person to be around, and he also doesn't believe in making a girl come or giving her sexual pleasure, what other incentive does a girl have to keep dating him aside from financial ones, right? Like eventually the girl's gonna meet a guy who's either willing to offer her more money than you, a richer guy, or a guy that she genuinely clicks with, as was the case here. And the reality is that Myron himself doesn't truly believe in his own retarded teachings, because as soon as he met a girl he liked, he started doing the exact opposite of everything he preaches.
It was literally everything that he had spoken about, that hey, this is the kind of girl you need to have. You need to make sure that she doesn't have an Instagram, she doesn't have, you know, provocative pictures online, that she's not going out to the clubs with her friends and stuff. And like everything was leaking, you know, like either we were getting it on Reddit or it was coming on YouTube and people were just spreading it all online, and Myron had to answer to it, you know. And I don't know exactly how he handled it, because I'm not that deep in it, to be completely honest with you guys. Like I'm this stuff, it's like I glance at it, I catch like little videos here and there, and then like I just compile it all for the end of the week. But this stuff, in terms of like I can see like the hypocrisy and just the way that Myron was trying to, I guess, show his relationship, like kind of spin it in a way that like, yeah, he's in control, and then the fact that it broke up, that was also his choice, which I think he, at the end of the day, was blindsided by the whole thing, which I said last stream. I think he wasn't ready for this. I think it sounds like, yeah, he was like, now he's trying to course correct. He's trying to make it be like, yeah, this is what I wanted, you know. My mission was over everything.
That's why I tell you guys, you need to watch what she does. No girls' nights, no club. I tell you, don't go to the fucking club. You want to go to the club anyway and be a whore? I tell you not to fucking hang out with your ass friends. You hang out with them anyway?
You need to delete your social media. He doesn't. Okay. Men and women are not the same. When women get pretty for a reason, that in itself is cheating. You're my girl. You're not putting your fucking body on the internet when we're together.
Cookbase says, remember when that time when Myron scolded Angie in a live video because Angie told Sneeko to shut up? I do remember that, man. That was back in the old, I think it maybe even in the old studio, but I do remember that. And yeah, he was just like, he's like, don't talk to Sneeko that way. And Sneeko, I remember, was just like, yeah, man. He's like, good job, man, good job. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of awkward, man. But I mean, that was basically, I think that was just an act, you know, to just kind of show that, hey, you know, he's in control of his relationship and all that stuff. And yeah, people that, you know, that didn't know the full context, they just was like, wow, okay, that's how I need to be. You know, I need to be the kind of guy that, you know, is leading the girl and the woman is following my every, you know, demand. So, Kyle says, you're right about the camera switches. Like, I told you, man. It's like, do you need to switch angles just so you can be like, the truth is, guys, I stay in the house, man. I really don't do. I was like, did you have to do that? It's like, it just adds another layer of like, oh god, man. But hey, man, when you have a lot of money and you have, you know, enough money to buy all this equipment and stuff, hey, you know, you got to spend it somehow. And if it's your business, you just look at it as a write-off. That's all it is. Cook Penny says Myron was protecting his real girlfriend Sneeko. I mean, dude, that's his boy, man. I mean, I always thought of like Sneeko and Myron as kind of like, you know, older brother, younger brother, you know. And but it's funny because Sneeko has had plenty of streams with Myron where Myron has said some off the wall sus shit, and Sneeko was able to capture it and then give us like a crazy look. Sneeko was also the one that hosted the E-Date with Myron and Fresh, and we got to see firsthand how they act towards women. And even when it's not even a reel, it was just a situation thing, whatever, like, hey, it's just for the audience, you know, let's just see how you can do an e-date. And Myron just had this whole interrogation game, and Fresh ended up being in the I was gonna say the fresh zone, the friend zone. And you know, it was just like, yeah, you guys really don't have any real game. You know, like if it's just on charisma alone, they suck. They don't have it. If they can just pay for it, and you know, like, you know, Myron, he's not going to pay for anything like that, so he's going to push women away. He's not really that interested in it. Like, if it's on camera, he's like, I don't really want to try. He pretty much gave up like almost immediately. But Fresh, he just kind of went the way of like, I could be a good friend to you and stuff like that. And I don't really count that. I don't count that being like a friend with a girl, being like, yeah, you picked her up. Like, no, I don't think that. It didn't work at all. He basically went into the fresh zone. That's what I call it. That's what we're gonna call it tonight. And yeah, it wasn't that inspiring, you know. But these guys are the ones selling the dating course, DMs on demand, and you know, basically they're the ones that are telling all these young guys like, hey, you know, follow us. We will show you how to text women, and Myron will show you how to triple text them, and you know, Fresh will tell you how to, you know, leave with your wallet. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, if it works, it works, but it's wild, bro. It's wild. Let's see. Not sure. Oh, Cabo says, not sure if this is true, but I read somewhere that Destiny's son admitted to being a Nazi. Did you hear about that? He apparently tweeted it. That I didn't see. I did not see that. Again, I don't follow Destiny and like his family stuff. I don't really know anything about that. I haven't really heard anything on Destiny, really, like since the whole allegations and stuff. Everything's been kind of quiet on Destiny, so maybe we can look into that. Maybe.
She's your girl now, but if she still puts photos like that of herself on the internet and is being provocative,
Then, yeah.
when she's in a relationship with you, that's fucking disrespectful. She's single. Again!
Moral of the story, don't use clout or money as a way to attract women. Don't pay her bills, don't be her little sugar daddy, don't be her provider, because she's not really gonna like.
Coke Mini says triple DMs on demand. Hey man, persistence is key, okay? In any facet of life, you know, anything that you want to go for, you gotta go in and you gotta demand it, okay? You gotta just keep being persistent, and eventually you'll either get a restraining order or you might get a shot. So, but don't ever give up. Cabo says some people on the Reddit were saying he probably listens to Myron and Nick Fuentes a little. Probably. You know, I mean, if you listen to Myron and you don't like actually see like the videos, but you just listen to the audio, I can see how if you're like an incel or something like that, and you just don't have any type of social skills, and you just think that Myron is like everything he says makes sense and everything Nick says makes sense. Yeah, I can see how you can be easily swept up in that, all of that. It's unfortunate, you know, you get a lot of guys online that or a lot of guys that are just looking for, you know, if not father figures, but just bigger brothers, you know, like people that can really guide them and kind of show them the way in the world. And it's really sad because it's like Myron is just, dude, he's nothing but sludge. Everything that he puts out is sludge. But, you know, there are some things that he says that are facts that are like spread out in the middle of that. And then people like they latch onto that and they're like, well, everything he says is facts. And you're like, no. He goes off on the deep end a lot of times. You just have to, you know, pick and choose some of the things. But some people you can't just like take a little bit. Some people they're like, no, I gotta take it all, man. Like Myron's the guy. I'm just like, well, I think, you know, you're gonna have to come to a crossroads where you'd be like, okay, this guy, you know, he finally has said something I don't agree with, you know. And there was actually something he said recently, and I think we're going to cover it later, but it was with that one girl that was not so erudite. I think she was talking to Myron, or no, I think it was either that or it was the most recent clip that Myron did where he was talking to the lawyer, and he said something that was just like blatantly false. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I was just like, dude, Myron has no frame of reference to be talking about certain subjects, like when it comes to a man who has children dating a woman, and then a woman who is a single mother dating a man and stuff. Like, I can get it if you're a single guy and you avoid single moms because you don't want the responsibility of having to deal with the children and stuff. But then Myron had the view that a man with children is, for some reason, a lot easier to, I guess, what was it? What was the exact words? I'm trying to think. He was basically saying that a man with children is more appealing than a woman with children, at least on the dating market. And I'm like, I don't understand how you even have that point of view, because you don't have children, you know? So how do you even know that? But again, we're going to get into that. That's just, you know, a little something I was thinking about.
Like you, and she probably won't even respect you. At that point, you might as well just pay for sex, or you can learn game. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And
I mean, we know that they pay for box and capacities and stuff. I mean, Fresh, that's kind of the only way he's got to do it. And, you know, now that Myron is single, he's going to be paying for a lot more box now, and, you know, in whatever way he can do it. Let's go to length of girth.
The shit that everyone else.
Oh shit! It's getting. Let me see if I can find the video real quick.
Seen so many online.
Let me see. Oh, is this the thing you were talking about?
That they just expect to run into them.
What's going on with Destiny? No, I don't think that's it.
Fucking talk about, bro. We'll call out the Jews, the blacks. It doesn't fucking matter, man.
Okay, Myron, you gotta chill out, bro. Okay, so while he getting cooked, I think this is only 19 seconds. I think this is the one talking about where he can't read. We can watch this real quick. Exo Charles says, I still remember when Angie went to the show for the first time and they were talking about how she was full of red flags. Yeah. MLD was there and they were going through the girls' Instagrams. And I remember Myron telling everybody that, you see, this profile, talking about Angie's profile, this profile doesn't really give off, you know, like a hoe vibe, whatever, like that, like immediately. And you gotta probably get to know the person. And then they kept scrolling up the pictures and they're like, well, hold on. We got like some side boob hanging out here. And then immediately Myron was just like, oh yeah, she's for the streets. It's just like, damn, dude. So it's kind of funny how that happened, how they met, and how everything transpired and what was said. And then the relationship happened afterwards. It's just kind of wild how, I think even Ethan Klein said it. He's like, so you called her, you know, a whore or whatever, then you're just like, psych. It was just funny. But yeah, this is the video. I think it was probably recent, like last night's video. And yeah, you got Fresh reading out questions that the girls put out and stumbling over his words. So, I mean, let's check it out.
Love their baby mama. Sorry, what do baby dads love their baby mama more
You
than?
can't even read. That tongue of yours.
At least I got a brain. Hold on, at least I got a brain though.
At least I got a brain, though. That's like your only comeback. Like, everybody here's got a brain, Fresh.
Your brain is off.
Your brain is off.
You can't even read the words on the freaking paper.
Look at Myron's face right now. He's like, whenever this is happening where Fresh is getting roasted, Myron will immediately grab a drink and just, because he doesn't want to defend Fresh anymore. He knows that whatever said is right. Let's look at that one more time. Let's watch how quickly Myron grabs a drink when the roasting begins.
You can't even read.
The laugh by Myron. He's just like, I'm just gonna drink. This is good.
That tongue of yours.
At least I got a brain. Hold on, at least I got a brain though. Your brain is off.
Your brain can't even read the words on the freaking paper. Your tongue and brain
You
are
just
not
argued
even
for an
connected.
hour about nothing.
Yeah. Well, so we're gonna see a little bit more of this lawyer chick, because that's what the chat is calling her. But yeah, let's see if we can find it. Let me go back. Let me find that one. Yeah, Myron was. Oh, let me go back to the video here. This video. Let me find it. Actually, no, maybe it was here. Oh.
Appreciate it.
Oh, maybe it wasn't on, maybe it wasn't on Reddit. I think it was on damn, I need to have this stuff stop playing. Sheesh. Okay. Myron almost loses the Paul Prince collab. Sheesh. Hold on, let's go back. Dude, my freaking background. I hate how this shit's happening now. Hate it. Okay. Yeah, so both first have like a Paul Pierce collab, and you know, Myron being Myron, just talking a lot. And I think this was another collab that Fresh had secured.
Nick,
So
she said the Sicilian.
Castle Club Clan. So I'd rather spend my money on supporting the show and introducing men to your knowledge. There are too many demons out here. I don't want the trouble of trying to find a good one.
Did it just stop? It did just stop. Let's see. I love how Chris Cabo says, I love how Chris was enjoying him being roasted. Dude, Chris is always the first person, man, to enjoy that shit. What the hell?
Talk about
Okay, here we go. I don't know why I just skipped just now. Let's go
the
back.
shit.
The hell?
Yeah, bro. Yo,
There we go.
we're the realest niggas, bro, by far. Like everybody else, like we talk about the shit that everyone else is too pussy to fucking talk about, bro. We'll call out the Jews, the blacks. It doesn't fucking matter, man. So look, Paul Pierce, look, man, you could go ahead, nigga, and make your podcast and shit, but we're the real truth, nigga. Like it is what it is. What?
Collab, come in. Wait, let me. Yeah.
Look at Fresh. Fresh is like, hold on. You're about to fuck up like a future show. What the hell are you doing, dude? Oh, Myron, he's just like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm gonna be real, and I'm just gonna say what I want.
Yeah, bro, he ain't doing our shit,
Bro.
Nigga, be real, bro. Be real, bro.
We appreciate his support.
Nigga, please.
One of the greatest players of all time.
I spent hours doing this shit, nigga. With academics. It's coming. Just chill, dog. It's coming.
One of the greatest players of all time.
Bro,
All right, for your head. T-right.
Look, I'm just keeping it real,
Better to
bro.
collab than not collab.
Niggas are terrified of this shit, bro. You don't get it, man.
But no, I know.
The blacks are terrified of JQ, man.
I understand.
I'll give him credit if he does it, but bro, niggas are terrified.
Well, if Act does the work for us, it's way easier.
All right, we'll see. We'll see, bro. I'm not holding my breath, man.
All right.
I'm not holding my breath with these niggas, bro.
Next chat.
That's it.
Cool. All right. Love you, stream. Appreciate you guys.
You see how this show is literally hanging by a thread, man. And Myron, he's like more than happy to just burn it all down and just go full on Myron Gaines X. Like, you notice he's not even wearing fresh and fit gear anymore. He's just wearing like his Myron Gaines X stuff. He's completely like on the deep end, and Fresh is still trying to be the one to like hold all of this together. So I mean, you could at least say, yeah, Fresh is trying to do his best to keep it together, because I mean, we all know that Fresh on his own show, he can't do it on his own. He's got to have like 4 other guys there to pretty much run the whole thing and speak while he just sits there on his phone and stuff and tries to get the numbers up. Yeah, because there was there's like 10,000 I think viewers on Fresh's thing, and the whole time he was just staring at his phone. I had to make a comment on that video. Hold on, I'll scroll to it real quick so you can find it. Yeah, it was this one. It wasn't 10K, it was 20K viewers. So 20K viewers on Fresh's podcast, and you got Dom Luker on his phone, Fresh is on his phone, and then I had to make a comment here. I said, Walter has the ViewBot working overtime. It's true, man. Because I mean, in terms of botting, like, look, okay, if you guys look very closely on X, they have 10.3K. On Rumble, they have 10.5, and no YouTube numbers, of course, because you know I think that number is a little too real for them. But yeah, let me find that video for you guys because that shit was hilarious. Let me just go back to this. Find thing I was talking about. Oh no, Dusty will go to prison? What? I guess we could talk about Destiny if you guys want, but let me see if I can find that one thing here. Oh, so a quick update for Mr. Johnny Somali. According to a few streamers, a few people that have been following his story and stuff. He has now been convicted for 41 years in Korean prison. So, I mean, I think he's like in his 20s now. So yeah, he's going to be pretty fucking old by the time he leaves. Like he's, I think it was like 5 different counts of like harassment and obstruction of business and stuff that Johnny Somali had to do. And yeah, dude, he's fucked, dude. He's cooked. So, let me see if I can find that shit. It was under probably the most recent Fresh and Fit. He was talking. Okay, well, hold on. Let me find the one. Wait. Oh, okay. So I found the video for Just Tree, and this is the one that I watched where he was talking about the timestamps of, yeah, Red Pill Coach dumped whatever and all that stuff. Okay, so let's do that. Oh man, my fucking background. Sheesh, this is stupid. Stupid. All these fucking ads now. Okay, let's go back. All right, so we're gonna watch this one.
Right. Take care.
Go back.
Hey everyone, this is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I know this video was supposed to be released yesterday, but
Cookman says, what happened to the case with Nick Fuentes? Oh, the case. I don't know. I don't know if they got dismissed or whatever. Are you talking about the guy that was trying to, I guess, shoot him and stuff? Like the guy that came to his house to try to shoot him? Or because I remember he was dealing with some stuff, whatever. I don't remember. I don't know if he got dropped or whatever, but yeah, I haven't heard anything else about it. And you know, he's still streaming and stuff, but he hasn't brought anything up. So I'm guessing all the charges got dropped. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, so Just Tree, she did kind of a timeline of Myron in terms of what he said, in terms of, you know, when they were together, and then also the times that they've been dumped and everything. So we're going to get better clarity from this video in terms of the timeline of stuff, because you really have to be really in this to really piece everything together. But luckily we have creators like Aubin Preach, people like Just Tree, that really take the time to really put all this stuff together. And but yeah, it took a little bit extra time for her to put this video, but she put it out, and it was actually a pretty good analysis. So let's watch.
here it is now, and better late than never.
Just cringe dancing by Myron. This was when what was it, Now You're a Single Mom song? Remember when that was on top? That was Myron jamming out to that.
Right? As you all know, Angie has dumped Myron and hooked up with Rollerblade Rico, and she looks very happy. Myron, on the other hand, tried to keep this under wraps for months until Aubin Preach made a video about it. As soon as their video dropped, Myron was forced to address the fact that his beard, Angie, left his ass. So in this video, we're going to review his response, and I'm going to debunk everything he told to his audience in his stream. But unlike Myron, I will show receipts. I'm going to prove that Angie is the one who dumped Myron for Rollerblade Rico. This was not a mutual breakup as Myron would have you believe. I'm also going to give you the exact timeline Angie checked out of their fake relationship as his beard, in addition to the real reason why she left and a whole lot more. So without further delay, let's get right into it.
All right, so number one, Myron Gaines. They say that you can't keep a girlfriend long term because you work too hard and you're alpha male. But apparently you're not able to keep a girlfriend long term.
What? No one at all refers to Myron Gaines as...
Yeah, these questions were obviously written by the crew at FNF, and they were softball pitched by Fresh. So don't believe what you hear. Let's continue.
As alpha male. Puck CEO, stop capping.
Like
Angie?
me and Angie were together for almost 3 years. So, I mean, if they're gonna say that that's not long term or whatever, I mean, it's fine, whatever. But it was like two going on 3
FYI, nobody is disputing this. Nobody made this argument. Pug CEO is just making this up. No one is questioning how long you and Angie have been together. Yes, if you say 3 years, we agree with you.
Was Angie your first ever girlfriend in life?
Okay, let's go ahead and, because a lot of people say, oh, Myron, Angie was your first girlfriend. And it's funny because the clip,
Now,
you know, do we have the clip real quick?
hold on.
Of
Can we
Casey
play it
talking
real
about
quick?
it?
Before we go into this, I did 3 shorts for the channel. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it basically just chronicled this question that I was trying to get Myron to answer, and he didn't answer it. And it was something that I thought was pretty hilarious, and a lot of people thought it was pretty funny too. So let me just go to it real quick. We'll go right back to this because yeah, it was pretty good. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's gonna be here. So it starts here. Why can't Myron answer this question?
Accusation. That's up. And anyone that's played sports, anyone that's been in the military, like, been in a frat, either.
Doesn't this sound rehearsed? Like he's just said it so many times. This is pretty much his heterosexual spiel. Okay, this is his excuse. It's not an explanation. It's not an excuse. It's an explanation, pretty much. All we asked, like, Myron, stop. Just stop. Okay. What was? Do you know what the question was? The question was, did you sleep with Angie once, twice, more than 3 times? And he's going in and in and in talking about Eric.
Shit, that's what happens, right? Like funny fucking toilet humor, such shit like that. So that's what happened, bro. So when they take these pictures of Roll, they're like, look, Myron's gay. I'm like, all right, bro. So yeah,
Listen, fellas.
That's it. That's the answer to his question. Okay, he's done.
gay, bro. They've been saying I'm gay for years.
This is this is probably the most popular short that I did, and it was titled I was a Division I athlete in college. But the question is, did you sleep with Angie? It's a simple yes or no.
They take these pictures.
Okay, so now we're just gonna go on the pictures. We're gonna go on the gay thing. That wasn't the question. The question was, have you slept with Angie once, more than twice, 3 times, whatever? Let's see if he ever gets back to that question.
Of me and my teammates from college,
Yeah.
when niggas break into my hotel room when we're on a training trip, why are you in the bed with a bunch of dudes? They broke. Look, I'm gonna answer this shit once and for all, man, because it's crazy to me how people just don't get this shit.
Why are you telling us the story about Eric? That wasn't the question. That wasn't. Let me know, guys, if you hear him answer the question about Angie.
Back in 2012, I was on a rowing team. All right, I was on a Northeastern Division I rowing team. We're in Cocoa Beach, Florida, on a training trip.
I'm speeding this shit up. This is stupid. This is this is just stupid. He doesn't answer it, but let's speed it up just a little bit. All right.
Trip, okay? Okay.
So then the next one.
There's no way.
Oh, hold on.
Did you ever?
There's no.
Where is
in
it?
terms of like making
hold on.
money,
Shit.
you're still confused about how to make money.
Shit.
So
I'm
you
trying to
think
find the
everything
video.
is a scam?
Back it up. Back it up. Yeah, I don't think he understood the question. Do you sleep with Angie? But yeah, that was the 3 videos that he just could not. In 3 short videos, I could not get him to say yes. All he had to say was yes, and it was just too hard. So let's keep going. Back to Just Tree.
Yeah. Let's show the exact clip so I can respond to that.
Myron is being disingenuous here by pretending that Abba Preach took the video clip out of context, where he said that Angie was his first ever girlfriend. Not only did that never happen.
Damn, Just Tree has like the most cringe dancing videos of Myron like possible. It's just, I don't know how she scours the internet for this shit, but yeah, she has it.
But instead of debunking it, he admits that it's true. So what I'm going to do is show the entire clip in full context. That way he can't play that victim card anymore.
The passport bro movement is a viable solution. Now, me personally, I don't necessarily participate in it, right? Because I don't like traveling and I like the United States. But I could see why other people would say F that shit.
Well, in a way you do.
What?
The reverse passport bro method. Well, when was the last time you had a girlfriend prior to Angie?
Not really.
Because
No.
you've never had a girlfriend in your life until you dated a foreign girl.
Not like yeah. But
Case closed.
No.
Case closed. You never had a girlfriend or a serious relationship until you met a foreigner.
But had I not met Angie, I wouldn't have left. Does that make sense?
Still, you okay? Yeah, you still.
Yeah, I would have. That's my point. It's like I wouldn't have left either if I met her or not. I would have never left because I don't.
But you got to see the power in that, though.
I don't like traveling. You know what I mean? I don't. But that's more me just like being here in Miami. But like I would have never left.
And there you have it. Myron, aka Amaru Fidel, admitted that Angie was his first girlfriend, and he didn't start dating her until his mid-30s. Now, in a few.
Yeah, you can't count like one night stands. You can't count like escorts. You can't count, prostitutes or OnlyFans chicks that you like bring to your studio, get drunk, and then have your way. Like you can't count any of that because none of those are actual relationships. That's pretty much the only way that he could funnel girls to him is to have them be on the podcast. So there wasn't actual like going out and the field and cold approaching and anything like that. It just wasn't happening because he was putting so much effort into the podcast. So yeah, I mean, and for Fresh, it was kind of similar. Like he was still going out and spending money and stuff on girls and stuff, but like the majority of like his leads were the ones that were coming to the podcast too. He would try to smash and stuff, and yeah, that was pretty much their game that they were running.
Seconds, you're going to hear him admit this in a roundabout way by conflating random women who come into the studio with a woman that he financially provides for, like Angie.
When I said not like her and I didn't get to finish, when I say a serious girlfriend, I'm talking about I supported her, I took care of her. She was like a real main chick, right? Like a real girlfriend, not a girl like I was just like hooking up with. Because you guys have seen me with many women. Like the whole concept of people saying like, Myron, you need to have a girlfriend. You guys have watched the show and you guys see me have girls around all the time. I didn't consider them real girlfriends until Angie, because I was actually like doing what I was supposed to do with her because I was supporting her.
So in other words, she was your first girlfriend. Got it.
Fellas, supporters of the show, you've seen girls on camera with us, going on dates.
For years.
You've seen girls be in the studio multiple times. I can name a few. Christina, other girls. Fellas, common sense here. Myron's had many girlfriends before. However, this one was his...
Yes. I can't trust anything that Fresh says. Anything that Fresh says has got to be a lie. We know that he's taken up for Myron and stuff. And, but he doesn't have any credibility. So you can't believe anything that comes out of Fresh's mouth.
Actual pride and joy because he cared about Angie more. That's it.
Yes.
So to say he had no girlfriend before this, come on, fellas. There's
Y'all
common
saw
sense
it.
here.
You guys saw it. So like when people say, oh, look, he's admitting that he's never had a girlfriend before. But I'm telling you guys, like you guys have seen girls on the stream before that I've dealt with. But when it comes to that context, what I'm saying is a girl that I'm supporting.
Yes.
That I'm being a provider for. Angie was the first one.
And fellas, y'all know us, man. So you guys know the truth. Lying, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, they're asking.
So what are you talking about? Are you saying that the only girl you supported was Angie, so all the other girls that you had before you were just sleeping with, you can't count those as girlfriends because those were just flings. Those were just, whatever money that you put forward to have with them for the evening and stuff. You can't count that. So yeah, Angie was the first girlfriend. It doesn't matter what route you take, if you take like the longest route, it still circles back to Angie was your first girlfriend and you were 35 years old claiming to be like a dating coach that could teach young men to pick up women and stuff, when it's sort of like, no, dude, you don't have the faintest idea of what to do. The fact that you even met Angie was because she came to your podcast so she could be on it. And that was it. There was no like attraction or anything like that there, initially. It was just something that it just happened by happenstance, So I don't think Angie would have ever gone for him in the field, if he approached her at a bar or anything like that. I don't think that would have ever happened.
I'm very selective. So like a real girlfriend that I'm taking care of.
My God, why do I have ads? I didn't have ads.
That was Angie.
That's crazy.
Again, Angie was his first girlfriend. If this was not true, he would name another woman prior to Angie, but he can't and he won't because Angie was his first beard. Oops. I mean, girlfriend.
Did Angie leave you for a guy who rollerblades? Wait, hold on. Let me get it straight.
Okay, so we're just going to deny all of the video and photographic proof. We're just going to be like, yeah, that didn't happen. Let's listen to what Fresh has to say and how he wants to spin this.
He left Myron Gaines, successful, accomplished, hella money, for a random rollerblades? Like, please help me here. What's going on?
Now, this is one of the many reasons why Myron was trying to keep this under wraps as long as possible. You see, Myron says that women are naturally hypergamous, and to a certain degree, he's right. However, Angie was so miserable being with him that she decided to date down. Proving that she'd rather be with a 9-to-5 man who makes her happy than a gay sugar daddy who's a millionaire.
So this is why when I say that like these YouTube channels, like these reactions are scumbags and liars, guys, I hate to knock the wind out your sails. But me and Angie haven't been together for the most part of this year.
Oh!
See, this is lie number 1 right here. This is probably the most important lie that Myron has said. We have to remember that they were together during the time in New York when he was covering the Diddy trial. That was only like a couple months ago. Now, for him to say that the better part of a year, that could go back as further as January, February. But let's let him keep talking and let's just see more how he has to like weave it back around and see if he catches himself in a lie.
Oh,
okay,
he just said it. He just said it.
Calm down, Coconuts. He didn't say anything. Now notice how Myron refused to give us a specific day or month that
all these dancing clips that they have, it's horrible, man. Like Myron is the cringiest dancer. It's insane.
Angie dumped him. But don't worry, I'll do it for him. So we know for a fact that these two were still together up until the month of May, because the month before that, which was the month of April, Myron and Angie were discussing how they were going to raise their children.
They're saying, how would you go about raising a daughter right here? You know homeschooling or not? Or what do you
No
what do you
phone. Oh, I've thought about this. No, we definitely will move outside of this country. I don't think this country. I think this country is too corrupt now. Like, there is no way you can raise.
I was looking at some cities in America that are good for raising kids,
Yeah,
but they're not big cities though. No, they're in the middle of nowhere. But like they're small. They're like 50 to 100,000 people, and they're mostly white, of course.
You can see how like they have completely different like plans in terms of like how to raise their children, and they definitely don't see eye to eye. You know, it's like Angie, she would rather be out of the country, maybe in Venezuela or maybe a neighboring country from where she's from, compared to the United States. Whereas Myron was like, no, let's just be in middle of America around a bunch of white people where they'll be safe, and we can be the only brown family. It just, it just shows you like how separate they are in their thinking in terms of, you know, what they want to do for their future. And apparently this is supposed to be time that they're not together. So this is all hypothetical theory at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we gotta go.
There's still social.
Of course, there's always weird, but.
And with the phone, I will make a contract. I've heard about celebrities that make contracts for their children and they work really well. And it's
like with the phone company, you get a contract?
No, with the phone company, with the children.
You put your kid on a contract?
Yeah, you put them on the contract. That when they're like when they turn some certain age, they can get, you know, you will like release the permissions for the phone progressively, you know.
But they're our kid though. We're not gonna put them on a contract. We just tell them what it is.
Well, they got a flip phone when they're 13, just to communicate, send texts and calls.
Good,
and
I like that flip phone. Yep.
Yeah, and then smartphones after they're like 16, 17, but like with a contract, 100%. That's it.
So if they mess up, we just take it away from them. They already know.
Do you talk to your women how you talk? Do you talk to your lady how you talk to the women that
This is literally like a month later, so they're still talking hypothetically about, you know, like, do you talk to your woman this way? And apparently they've already been broken up at this point, according to Myron. So we have to keep that in mind.
They're not capable, man.
See, here's the thing. I don't have to yell at her or anything because she just gets it. She don't talk back to me because she listens, right? Versus you guys trying to sit here and argue and all this other shit.
Well, we don't.
Now, it's been several months, guys, that we haven't been together. Now, I know you guys, that's going to lead to a lot of other follow-up questions. So I'm prepared to answer them. But we have not been together for a very long time, guys. All right?
You two were discussing how you were going to raise your children in April. You were bragging about how she's your obedient girlfriend during the month of May. And the last time Angie was seen on your stream was the first part of June. Right now, we're in the month of August. How in the hell is that several months?
By the way, fellas, I know a lot of creators in the space, right? And they hit me and said, Fresh, is this true? Is Myron getting left by his girl? What's happening? I said, listen, bro, when Myron wakes up, ask Myron. But in the meantime, I said, brother, you watch our show all the time. You should know the facts. You know what they did? The facts. I'm just going to make a video for some views, for some money. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, hold on a second here. You're going to go spread lies because for some views?
They don't have any loyalty. They don't have any loyalty to you, Fresh. Like I don't know where you get off thinking that like everybody owes you something and that like we're not going to make videos and stuff. Like if you have a bunch of creator friends that are still monetized on YouTube, they're going to make videos, okay? And it doesn't like you shouldn't take anything personal. You should just be like, look, it is what it is. If you guys were monetized, you guys would be making videos on people too if you were able to do it. But the fact that you can't do it, you have to go on Rumble and Kick and all this other stuff to make money. Yeah, like that's why you don't want people making videos on you. But like, look, you guys had to do the freaking Nazi salute, and you had to do the, all the other stuff, the clan hood and all that stuff. And I mean, look where it got you, man.
You're gonna spread lies for some views because you want to make some money? No integrity at all, bro.
No, you know what? Name that did it.
Fresh talking about integrity is just wild, dude. Like he's the last person to be bringing up integrity. That's crazy, dude.
Because you guys need to know. You guys need to know how deceptive these guys are.
Oh man,
they have the ability to get the truth, but they said, "Nah, I want to make money. Let me lie."
Pure projection. The only one who's lying is Puck CEO and you, Myron.
All right, I'm gonna just say it. Because it's time, brother.
You guys
Young Don, I told your ass, stop, get the facts first, then make the video. Oh no, bro, Myron girl left him. He's a dummy.
And according to Young Don, because I've done my research on this, they actually never had a conversation. They actually haven't spoken together in like a year or so. So that conversation of Fresh talking to Young Don saying, hey, get the facts, whatever, before you go and make a video, that never happened. That conversation never happened. So Fresh is lying here. So take with that what you will. And that's why these guys have no credibility, because it's lies upon lies. But that's the thing, you have to do your research and go to multiple sources, and like people, they don't have a purpose to lie on these guys. They can just tell you what happened and how it happened. Whereas you can see the motive with Fresh and Fit, like why they would want to kind of manipulate their audience to think that, so this creator reached out to us and we told them, hey, don't go forward with the video, but they went and did it anyway to make them look bad, to kind of make their credibility bad. But if there was no actual communication, it's like free reign, dude. So,
bro, are you retarded? Hold on. First of all, Don, stupid. I like your content, but when you make dumb videos like this, bro, I'm like, bro, use your common sense, bro. You know how we roll at Fresh and Fit. We're the real deal here. We don't.
Jesus, I'm getting ads now. That's crazy. I didn't mess with my computer, I promise.
So as always, Puck CEO is lying through his teeth, and Young Don exposed him for doing just that. I'm not going to show his entire video, but I'll leave a link to his video in the description box below. But here's a snippet of him proving that Puck CEO was lying.
So notice he neither confirms nor denies. He gives no explanation, no evidence that these were videos from the past. And so that's what we ran with, right? That these are recent pictures, recent outings. That's the last time Fresh and I communicated, over a month ago, about a completely different other situation. And so because Fresh has been, showing me so much love, telling me that he watches my videos every day and shit like that, I've been taking it easy on Fresh. There are a lot of very good videos talking Fresh out there, really embarrassing him, really humiliating him, that would make for good reaction content. But because bro's been showing so much love, I was like, you know what? Let me just not, you know what I'm saying, react to these videos, take it easy on bro. And now look at you. Look at what you did. We about to react to mad videos about Fresh now.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to get the real thing, and he said, "No, I'm going to drop the video anyway because I want to make money." And that should let you guys know, like, AdSense is down.
Kama says, wasn't he on the show? He was. He was on one of the earlier shows, like back in the old studio. He had him on. That was Young Don. So that's the thing, man. It's like Fresh and Fit invite you on their show, and they expect you to have undying loyalty, like never talk shit, never speak on any type of drama that's circling them. Just, you know, just keep their names out of your mouth because they invited you into the show one time. Which I'm like, it doesn't really work that way, you know. These guys are creators too. They got to make videos, and I mean, you got a topic that's like this that is, you know, everybody's just kind of interested in it because it's just, I mean, it's the trash, man. It's trash. But at the same time, it's entertaining, and it's kind of ironic because you got these two guys that are part of this men's podcast that are trying to better men by showing them, you know, the ropes in terms of how to talk with women, deal with women and stuff. And their lives are falling apart, you know, like Fresh is over here paying for box and Myron can't keep a relationship, you know, and it's like they don't really have credibility, and it's like everything that is being shown to us, we're starting to see, and it's just starting to show like cracks in their armor and stuff. But then you got their diehard supporters that are just going to kind of look the other way on this and be like, no, it happens to everybody and stuff. Like, yeah, we know that breakups happen. That's not why we're jumping on this and why we're like laughing at Fresh and Fit. The fact is that Myron lied about his relationship, and that's why we are holding his feet to the fire now, because he is trying to make it out to be something that it's not, and kind of makes you want to go back and look at the things that he said when they were actually together, if any of that was true, because the way he's trying to spin things now is that this was his decision to break up because she wanted a family and he didn't want to give it to her. He wanted to focus on his mission. And yeah, that would sound like a good story if you didn't know the context, but when you start to peel more of the layers back, you realize, oh, you know, I don't think that he really had a choice in the matter. Now he has to kind of spin it in a way to make himself look good.
Yeah.
Need views.
Gotta pay bills.
I showed y'all Album Preach's numbers. They talk about me. They get the views in half the time.
Myron, if you weren't demonetized, you wouldn't use this lame-ass argument. Yes, most of us are here on YouTube to make money. So what? That doesn't mean that what we are saying isn't true. All you did was yap for 3 hours, but didn't provide any receipts or prove your claims. Now, this is acceptable to your window-licking audience, but for the rest of us, we know better.
Number 4. Why was Angie still around after the breakup?
All right. And that's a very reasonable question, because a lot of you guys might be asking me, okay, well, y'all weren't together for months. Why was she around? For those of you that watch me, you guys know I have a real estate business, right, where I control something like 23 properties, right? Angie would deal with a lot of my tenants, especially my tenants that spoke Spanish. As you guys know, I have 5 properties here in Miami.
¿Qué pasa?
Okay? They don't speak English. So they would contact Angie to facilitate payments, you know, anytime things need to be fixed or whatever.
Yeah.
So she was pretty much one of my property managers, right? Also, she would book my flights anytime I traveled. As you guys know, I traveled quite a bit this year, last year. She would coordinate all that for me. She would,
Okay, this is all bullshit. It's like, you could have hired a property manager to do this. You could have had anybody, you could have even booked your own flights. You didn't need to have Angie do it. The fact is, you're a fucking idiot.
clean the studio.
It just seems like the reason he had Angie do it was because, yeah, it was just convenient and it was cheap. Probably he didn't pay her probably what he could have paid a property manager to actually run his properties.
Or pack my bags.
Help me with Hero.
Help Fresh with Hero.
Yeah.
Right. Take care of Frank.
Yeah.
Right. Where anytime Frank got sick, when I first got him, as you guys know, we're figuring out what he can and can't eat. He has a very sensitive stomach. He gets sick a lot, right? And especially when he's a puppy. When we first got him, should we take care of Frank?
Come here, Frank.
Yeah, here he is, right here.
No, I was trying to call him.
Yeah.
Good boy.
So, what else? So she did a lot of things behind the scenes for me, guys. And obviously, I had to slowly.
Cabos. Do they think adding sound effects adds more credibility to their lies? Well, I mean, when you say a lie and then you add a ding to it, it sounds like, okay, you just made a point. Yeah, I mean, the window licking audience that they have, they see everything as like, okay, that's a point. Nobody can contest that. When there's really no, that was a lie with a ding behind it.
Kind of start moving these duties over to other people.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen overnight, especially. Oh, and she would also like.
It was not going to happen overnight, but it probably could happen over a couple of months, don't you think? They've been broken up for the better part of a year. You would think that Myron would have already made some steps to replacing her role in all of the things, all the different aspects of his life that she was handling. You would think, but now he's having to do that now that she's with Rollerblade Rico, and he hasn't had time to do any of that because he's been focusing on Twitter and, rage baiting people online.
Make sure my bills were paid for my properties. Guys, maintaining 20 properties and making sure the water bills are paid for each, making sure that the electric bill is paid for each, making sure that you're collecting rent from everybody on time, and then people are delinquent following up. Bro, that's an enormous amount of work.
That's a lot.
So she was doing all that stuff for me, right? And I made the joke before, like, yeah, she would pack my condoms. She would.
Angie was not Myron's girlfriend in the traditional sense of the word. She was his personal assistant / property manager / dog handler / maid. Remember, these two never had sex.
In Myron's defense, I did not have sexual relationships with that woman. Yeah, I just got here from work. And we never have sexual relationships, guys. Like, you should stop with this.
Them boys commented, about damn time. How many blue chews did you take? We all know you were smashing Angie. You know what, bro? I wish, but no. Mara, since you said you're transparent, are you circumcised or uncircumcised? Angie exposes.
Guys.
That's some weird sus shit right there by the audience, man. And I mean, maybe they're trolling, but that just goes to show you, man. This is the type of audience that Myron has cultivated on his side, and it's all a bunch of like weirdos, dude.
I'm celibate. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys are laughing, but it's true. It's true. That's why Myron is laughing.
Hold on.
No comment.
I have no idea, honestly. I've never paid attention.
She literally just blasted him and be like, "Yeah, I'm celibate. We don't have that type of relationship. I don't know why you guys are assuming that this is a sexual relationship." I mean, didn't Myron say that female vaginas are disgusting? For those of you that didn't remember, he did say that.
Bruh. So when you take the time to really listen to Myron talk about Angie, it's never in a loving, intimate way. It's always as a servant.
Guys, anytime someone comes up to me, you know what Angie does immediately? She goes, "Hey, do you want a picture?" And she takes the phone and she takes the picture for them. Because they'll say, "Oh, you want a selfie?" But you know selfies always come out trash. So she literally will say, "Do you want a picture?" And she'll take it for them. And she'll make sure it's good before we leave.
That's a good personal assistant you got there, Myron.
That's what Angie does.
It's too bad you didn't pay her enough to stay.
Look at that W girlfriend. She hung up my pull-up bar. She made it and hung it. This is going to actually be my dog, the one that we get. But it's going to be with her 99% of the time. Because I don't want responsibility. That's her job. Like, come on, man. It's gonna be my dog, but she's gonna take care.
Well, now that dog is your responsibility. Now that she's gone, she left you with the dog.
Care of it.
W couple.
Angie's a good girl, man.
You gonna get married?
No. He's like, why would I marry a woman?
I mean, you see. I mean, she comes in here and cleans your place up.
Yeah, I know.
Every time she comes in here.
Dude, I remember this clip because I commented on when it first hit Reddit. Sneego says, "She's a good girl. Why don't you marry her?" And the first thing Myron says is, "Yeah, she comes over here. She cleans your apartment." And stuff like, what are you talking about, dude? We didn't talk about that. We're talking about she's a good girl. Why don't you marry her? Listen to that one more time.
You gonna get married?
I mean, you see. I mean, she comes in here and cleans your place up.
Yeah, I know.
Every time she comes in here, she just starts cleaning up this place up.
Kind of messy. You bring it back.
Okay. You want me to tell her to come? Bye.
No. I only said to you, like, I told you, like, just an hour is fine. Like,
My chick, she's smart. She gets it. She packs my condoms when I travel. That's how real it is. Angie's very understanding. She takes Frank whenever I need him. She helps me with groceries and shit. So Angie's very understanding. I haven't seen her in a bit. I'm not going to lie to you guys. She actually came by real quick when I was doing the table shit.
And since Angie is an immigrant from Venezuela looking to get her green card, Myron made sure to put her to work while masquerading as his so-called girlfriend. Yes, he paid for her apartment, utilities, Uber, clothes, groceries, and all her other expenses, on top of receiving a monthly allowance. But all of that wasn't enough to prevent her from falling in love with a man who treats her like his princess instead of his servant. Now, I still have another pot of tea to spill about this situation, but I'm going to end the video here before it gets too long. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you can be notified when I release the second part to this video. This is Tree from Just Tree.
So shout out to Just Tree 411 for this analysis of the whole situation. You guys probably have a better grasp on like the lies now, and you now can see, at least you know now what I know, is that for Myron to say that they were broken up at the better part of the year, and yet the timeline doesn't really match up because they were still talking together, talking about like their future with their children and stuff like that, how they would raise their kids and where they would raise their kids. And then the timing of like her being around him when they were in New York, to where she had to leave Myron to come down to Orlando to do the rollerblading thing, to her already being with Rollerblade Rico in a relationship. And then Myron turns around and says that, oh no, they've been broken up for months. You gotta wonder, like, okay, so how long did it take for her and Rollerblade Rico to develop a relationship? You know, was it instant overnight? Was it over a couple of months? It's like, how do you go from being with Myron for 3 years to being with Rollerblade Rico in a weekend, you know, until a full-blown relationship? It's like somebody's lying here, you know, and I think the person who's lying is the one with the biggest platform, which is Myron. So now that, you know, you got a little bit more of the timeline, you guys have a better understanding. Yeah, I mean, can't believe everything you hear from Myron. Let's go back to Reddit, because there was a few more things I wanted to check out there. But let's see. So let's see. Okay, so we watched this one. I think I've seen this one. My girl is better than y'all. The Rollerblade Rico, Exotrials said the Rollerblade Rico thing didn't happen overnight. I don't think it did either, man. I honestly think that it developed over some time, you know? And the thing is, if Myron is saying that they've been broken up for months, then that if that is true, then that would be the months that it would take for them to develop, you know, relationship. But that means that Myron at the same time was lying to his audience about them being together, because he knew that as soon as his audience found out that, oh, they're not together anymore because they weren't seeing Angie on the streams anymore, that's when they started asking questions. And then once Abba and Preach came out with their video, it was like he had to address it. So, I mean, there was no getting around it. Let me see if I can find that video here. Where is it? Maybe it wasn't on here. Okay, so Angie, she speaks on the breakup. This was on one of the, I guess, the short videos that Myron did. Let's look at it. Let's go back to the beginning.
Did Angie leave you for a guy for rollerblades? Angie left Myron Gaines, successful, accomplished, hella money, for a random nigga that rollerblades? Then please help me here.
Guys, I hate to fucking knock the fucking wind out your sails. Me and Angie haven't been together for the most part of this year. It's been several months, guys, that we haven't been together. And the smart people that watch me have noticed this. Y'all haven't seen her for months, right?
So Angelica, she commented and she says, "No, I didn't. I would have never cheated. This rumor is ridiculous." And then the next person said, "So she found a dude this fast?" And then the next person says, "I'm so happy for her. She will be married soon with kids. He talks about her a lot still, though. Time to move on if he ditched her for money and fame." And then Myron taking a big L, letting her get away. Which, you know, that's just a matter of perspective. I mean, I think it's better that Angie got away and now she's, you know, doing herself. If Myron was really smart, he could have made the Angie situation a teachable moment. Let's listen to this one. Okay, for one, this is kind of tiny. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit so you guys can actually read it. For one, he would have to be completely honest about it and not just half truths. She was clearly with Myron in New York and then left back to be in the Orlando trip with the dude. The teachable moment would have been to admit no matter how much money, status, or whatever you have, if you neglect her, she will go somewhere else. That was something I said earlier. It doesn't matter about the money, the clout, the fame. If you aren't taking care of the person in your relationship, she's going to go seek it somewhere else. Myron buries himself in work, streaming all the time. He even admits to staying in the house and doesn't really go outside. He has the position that fine dining is a scam. You got Angie, on the other hand, based on her IG back then, she likes to be outside doing shit and not staying inside all day. The teachable moment would be to actually spend time with your girl and do activities that she would enjoy once in a while. If all you do is work and grind, the attention you are not giving her, she will get from someone else. I know Myron says guys should stay on their purpose and spending time with their girls may lessen ambition, but every once in a while, you got to throw them a bone. And man, the commenters on this one is kind of wild. They're like, Angie is a 304 that used to date an NBA player. None of what you said would have changed anything. Matter of fact, that would have probably sped things up. 304s don't care for things like affection or good treatment. Myron messed up for publicly claiming her in the first place. And then this guy said, Myron turned into Will Smith real quick. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's not a good look. Not a good look. And this guy said, I disagree. I'm sure Myron would disagree with you as well. You have to throw a bone every once in a while if you expect to keep a woman around. And then the guy says, who gives a fuck what he disagrees with? He shits on women and has no game. And that got minus points. People that are like Myron fans were not liking that. An overinflated ego and lack of accountability are terrible things. And then this person says, this is why Myron deserves all the clowning he's getting now. He has completely let his audience down by lying. You're completely correct that this is the perfect time for him to reflect and learn and teach his audience at the same time. It's a good lesson for men trying to achieve something meaningful in life and pursuing life with a purpose. If you got a girl and you ignore her and don't do anything to bond, she's going to cheat and leave you. Which, you know, it's the sad truth. You know, a woman has needs and, you know, you can't, I mean, it's all about being in a successful relationship is all about compromise. You know, you can't have it all one way. And I honestly think that was kind of the direction Myron was going anyway. He wanted to have it all one way where he was the one being served and you know, everything that she wanted was just like put on the wayside. So this guy said, dude has no social life. Imagine someone staying in all day in an apartment, tweeting all day about other people's situations or relationships. Any girl who doesn't get attention will seek it elsewhere. Doesn't matter how much status or money you have. That's really what I said. Myron has no game. How long is it going to take you online weirdos to see that? You have zero evidence that this man is good with women. He is a shut-in with emotional outbursts. His advice is as good as Walter's. See, now people are starting to look at Myron as he's tripping into Walter status, which, you know, we know that Walter just pays for box, so it's probably going to end up like that for Myron too. I don't think the 4 wives is in the picture for him anymore. I don't think a wife is in the picture for him anymore. I think it's just going to be hookers and prostitutes from this way out. Any human who doesn't get attention will seek it elsewhere. Imagine if the roles were reversed and Angie was working 24/7 and gave Myron sex once every 3 months. Obviously, he'd get it somewhere else even if he was loyal. Nobody gets into a relationship just to spend all of their days alone and be single. Myron thinks his cash will keep any girl around and he doesn't have to do anything else. Same way women think their looks will keep men around even if they don't have to do anything else to satisfy their man apart from looking good. That was actually a really good point. A very good point. You know, you got to check all the boxes. You can't just make a lot of money and, you know, be absorbed in your work. You know, it's like, it's good to have drive, but at the same time, you got to have a work-life balance. This guy said, attention, yes, sex, no. A woman can go years without sex and be fine and not cheat. They have lower libidos. This guy said, who told you that? I mean, that's the thing. Angie is still young. She wanted a family. And now that she's with Rollerblade Rico, they can have little roller skates now. So there you go. No woman, unless she's a gold digger, will get into a relationship just to be single and spend all of her days alone, only spending time with her boyfriend/husband when she's working for him. The only way that will work is if the woman is repulsed by Myron and only around for the cash. Then she will definitely want to avoid him at all costs and be happy with his zero work-life balance. Oh, man. So it's like, I guess any of the fans that were left on Length or Girth for Myron are just completely like, they're gone now because of this whole situation. They're just like, yeah, this was not good. Not good at all. Let's go back here. Damn, dude, my mouse.
Do you guys realize that people want to fucking kill me? Like,
hold on.
It's amazing.
Hold on. Get it. Plug in my mouse because my mouse is about to die. Sheesh. Okay. Myron explains why he can't start a family right now. This is we got to listen to this because this is probably a really good reason. Let's listen.
Do you guys realize that people want to fucking kill me? Like, it's amazing to me how like people take their normal life and try to apply it to me. Like, no, bro, just have a family, have kids right now. Do you guys fucking understand that the state of Israel has me on a list at this point? Do you guys understand that motherfuckers want to kill me? Like, do you think having a family right now is a good idea? Like, people are stupid, bro. Like, niggas are so dumb. I look at my comment section and dudes are like, well, she was a good girl. You should have gave her kids. She was a good girl. You should have had a family. Bro, why do you need to have more properties? You're a multi-millionaire streamer. Why don't you just look and go ahead and, you know, just have a family? And I was like, oh my God, some of y'all niggas are retarded, bro. Fucking retarded. If people are fucking giving Angie a hard time, stalking her and shit, what the fuck do you guys think they're going to do with my kids? Incredible, bro. Like, I got real enemies that want to fucking end me, bro. Niggas don't get it, man. Incredible, bro. How stupid some people are in the chat. Or not in the chat, really, but like in the comment section. Just have a family, bro. Just have kids. And then niggas are like, oh, well, don't you talk about the nuclear family all the time? And I'm like, holy shit, you don't watch my content. What the fuck do I tell y'all niggas, bro? 100K per year. Bare minimum, make 6 figures, right? Make 6 figures. Have 6 months to 1 year savings. Hook up with 50 girls. Be in shape. And then what's the last one? Be 35 or older. Retards. Niggas trying to tell me what to do. And I'm like, bro, I just turned 35. And I still got other goals. I have a bigger purpose right now. Okay? Just because you're dumb monkey ass over here watching NFL with your kids running around, because you don't got a bigger purpose, doesn't mean that I'm not going to fucking do what I got to do. I can have kids later. And honestly, if I fucking die and I don't have kids, at least I made some of you niggas better fathers. How about that one? How about that one? At least I helped you guys make more money. At least I helped you guys identify which girls are worthy and which girls are not of a serious relationship. At least I helped you guys get in fucking shape. How about that one, dickhead? I got a bigger purpose than just being a dad and being selfish for myself. Especially if I brought these kids in right now when the fucking Israeli government literally just was talking about me like 2 weeks ago. Like, I got real enemies, nigga. Like, you might have an enemy, like, your enemy is the guy that wears the fucking Seattle Seahawks jersey from across the street. That's your fucking enemy. You guys are fucking walking by each other at the fucking Walmart. He's getting Tostitos and you're getting fucking nacho chips. You niggas might have an argument about fantasy football. That's your fucking enemy. I got politicians that have a problem with me. I got other YouTubers that got a lot of money and resources that have a problem with me. I got social media companies that got fucking problems with me. All right? I got real enemies, not fantasy football fucking losers. Shut the fuck up. Triple chin motherfuckers trying to tell me what to fucking do. Get the fuck out of here, man. You can live your comfortable life. You have a family. Great. That's awesome. I got a bigger person than that right now. And honestly, I think the way I'm doing it right now, I'm helping other guys be better fucking fathers. So if I never have kids, it's fine. You can take something from me and be better to your fucking kids. I've made peace with the fact that I could die any fucking time doing this shit. I'm not about to fucking put somebody else in the fucking line to die off of my fucking political commentary or of the things that I say. I don't think you understand the type of enemies I have. I don't think you understand the messages I get. Death threats every fucking day. People threatening to kill Angie. People threatening to kill me. People threatening to kill my parents. People threatening my fucking sister. Calling her fucking hospital. I got real fucking enemies. You dumbass niggas are sitting here, oh, bro, like, yeah, just have a family, man. Like, yeah, just have kids. Bring them into this fucking situation that you got right now where niggas want you gone. Look, I told you niggas, I'm going to get a family at some point. I just hit 35. But I got a lot of fucking goals that I got to hit first. And like I said before, if I die tomorrow, I could die a happy man because I know I helped a lot of you guys become better fathers. That's what matters. My videos will stay. They'll be out there. You guys will be able to find it. Might help you make some money here. Might help you identify a girl that's worthy of marrying her or not worthy of marrying or whatever the fuck it may be. Help you get in shape so you can pick your kids up. I've made peace with that. But don't fucking take your dumbass limitations and put them on me. Because you're sitting here watching a fucking NFL game with your fucking nacho cheese chips. Arguing with your fucking neighbor because he's a Seattle Seahawk fan. And you like the fucking Raiders.
Coach Dwayne says the Don DeMarco has no meaning anymore. I know, dude. It's just like, it's like dropping a bomb or something like that. You know, it's supposed to be like, that's supposed to be the effect of it. But it's literally just clapping for yourself. You know, like you think you made a good point. So you're going to hit the buzzer or whatever. And it's supposed to be like, oh, dude, he just dropped some facts, bro. Like, it's like, no, man. It's like, okay, so you have the parameters that you've set up. You know, you got to make 100K a year. You got to have, you know, you got to be in shape, 35 years old, slept with over 50 women. Well, slept with over 50 women, that's probably going to be like tough because, you know, it just seems like, you know, if you pay for it, does that count to you? I'm guessing it does, you know, but what about relationships that you've actually had, you know, like where you've actually taken care of someone? And it's like, I think that's probably in the single digits, you know? It's like you don't really have what it takes to be in a long-term relationship. So you're going to be this guy that's going to be this martyr. You know, you can think you're so damn important that, you know, oh, I can't do this because I have all these people watching me and everything like that. It's, yeah, well, I mean, you put yourself in that position though, you know? So it's another out. It's another out for why he doesn't need to be in a relationship, because he's like, look, I have all these eyes on me, people that want me gone and stuff. Well, you know, that is literally the bed that you made for yourself, you know, and maybe that's how you wanted it. Maybe that's what you wanted that way. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't say you're going to have a family later if, you know, you're 40 or even later, and then you think that, you know, you're just going to go over to the Middle East and get somebody that's going to be arranged for you. I mean, I don't know, man. You kind of have a digital footprint that's that supersedes you a little bit. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. Cookbay says it stopped having meaning when Big Mo started using on Fresh. Oh, yeah, dude. That was a while ago. Those are just like, what are those? Charity Don DeMarcos, whenever Fresh would say something like not even coherent, but just, you know, the fact that he contributed, they're like, oh shit, you know, good job, Fresh. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. However you want to rationalize it in your head, Mr. Myron Gaines, that you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to just focus on your purpose and everything, and just be happy that you're helping guys out here by rage baiting online, you know, talking about the Jews and talking about, you know, commentary and everything, like politics and everything. I mean, I don't see how this stuff is really going to help. Let's keep going. I'll zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Walter feeding on the Myron and Angie drama for views. Who needs enemies when you have friends like Fresh? Oh, man. Oh, God. Let's keep going. Myron giving relationships advice. Oh man, this dweeb right here.
Made the Zoom.
No, but the link is there. It's pinned at the top. Like,
Okay, hold on. I think this might be one of the haters that called in on the call-in show. Let's check it out.
no, but the link is there. It's pinned at the top. Like, he can just click it. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. You want to tell this nigga to kill himself? Cool. You can't even click a link. Click the link. You call
My
it the
nigga, I
show.
don't got that shit, bro. I don't got no fucking Discord, nigga. What's wrong with
Discord.
you?
It's a Zoom link. It's a Zoom. How you gonna talk shit about a nigga and tell him, oh, you need to kill yourself for sending $400? Your dumb ass can't even fucking work a phone, you monkey ass nigga.
Nigga,
What the
shut
fuck
the
you
fuck
talking
up,
about?
nigga. I
What the
ain't
fuck you talking about, you stupid ass nigga?
bitch.
Did you
I
not pay
came
your,
to talk to
did you not
you,
pay your fucking
hoe
internet
ass
bill
nigga.
this month? You fucking dumb nigga? Is that what it is? You dumbass? You want to talk about $400 and say kill this nigga? You can't even get your internet on.
This nigga saying $400,
I almost
fucking
got
faggot
this
ass
shit.
nigga.
I almost
Watch your
got this
fucking
shit.
mouth, pussy.
Shut the fuck up, man. This fucking Kool-Aid connoisseur.
Hold on, I'm a zoom up,
I'ma
bitch
zoom
ass
up,
nigga.
nigga. I'ma zoom up. Shut up, bro. You don't even know how to fucking use a phone, you dumbass nigga. You monkeys, when I go ahead and put the fucking fire tail monkey ass niggas, you don't got nothing to say. Jaqueem, your dumbass can't, you sweating, nigga. You could call into the show, but you can't click a fucking Zoom link, you bitch ass nigga. And the whole purpose of me doing this is because I want to show that you hater ass niggas got a lot to say when no one knows who you are. But as soon as motherfuckers know who you are, you niggas start getting worried. You fucking watermelon felon, dumbass monkey fuck. You Donkey Kong ass nigga. You can't even fucking hit a button to join
Bitch,
the
you
chat.
a dirty immigrant. You a fucking
I'm a dirty immigrant. Dirty immigrant that makes more money than you, bitch ass nigga. You don't pay your light bill. Let's get the next person on. Get this fucking monkey out of here, man. Get this monkey out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Niggas like you are the reason why the clan exists, man. Get the fuck up out of here, nigga.
Bro, do not run, nigga.
Nigga, you can't even click the link. Yo, you can't even, what's your name in the Zoom call? What's your name in the Zoom call, nigga?
Your bitch chose up and you mad.
What is your link in the Zoom call? All right, get this nigga out of here, bro. All right. Nigga can't click, nigga's retarded. This nigga don't know how to work a phone. He didn't pay his fucking internet bill. All right, next hater.
All right.
Because we got a bunch of you niggas in the Zoom call.
See, I wish.
No, but the link is there. It's pinned.
I wish I could have been on the Zoom call, man. I really wish I could have, man. But unfortunately, I didn't even know this shit was going on, man. I really, that would have been freaking awesome.
Guys, I hate to fucking knock the
Myron is a pathological liar, so let's debunk his lies. I wonder what this one's about. It might be just be a short
wind
clip.
out your sales. Me and Angie haven't been together for the most part of this year.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so yeah, we got May 8th, 5:16 p.m. They are together.
The UK is the 6th largest economy in the world and the 4th largest that we export to, right? So it's a huge market.
May 26th, 11 p.m.
This catalog is nice.
Bro, if I'm be 1,000, my girl's better than all you fucking girls. Like, I'm gonna keep 1,000. My girl's better than all y'all.
Hey, Myron, look, his girl's holding hands with somebody on a roller thing. Not knowing that, bro, that video was taken when, in August? Nigga, she been single for months.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
May 19th, 2025. That's definitely Angie's hair. May 25th. June 6th. June 6th again. June 19th. June 27th. Yeah, this is more of June. July 1st. This is where they're both working out together. June 1st. July 4th. July 29th. July 29th. August 8th. So it's kind of wild, you know. It's like if it stopped as further back as May, then that means that it was immediate. As soon as like they ended, Rollerblade Rico rolled right into her heart. So that was it. Truth is, Myron dodged a bullet. Let's listen to this one. Dude is 35 years old, making the most money he's ever made. He's finally rich and famous, or infamous, depending on who you ask. Why in the living hell would he get a random chick pregnant? She would have left him anyways, as we have seen. She is even if she was pregnant, she was looking for a lifelong come up. For what, being around 2 years? Lol, get the fuck out of here. Angie was just a thought Myron was smashing. Could you imagine the amount of haters he would have got if he had got her pregnant and then she left? Now that's the real L. Grow up and move on, people. People break up all the time. There's no such thing as a relationship expert. The only people that believe in that are people who have never been in relationships. Well, there you go. I mean, you got this guy saying that Myron is not a relationship expert. So we really shouldn't be taking anything that he says. That's just, I mean, but then at the same time, he's kind of saying that, you know, the situation could have been a whole lot worse. They could have actually had sex, and he could have actually got her pregnant. But thank God that they never had sex. That was never going to happen. So, I mean, there's something worse than, I mean, it's a good thing that, you know, he never had to pack his condoms with Angie. You know, he never needed them. Oh, man, it's crazy. Let's go back. Let's keep going.
We have, you know what I like to do? Next hater, I'd like to get the.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's listen to this. I love watching hater clips. So let's see what this one is. See what this one's all about.
Next, we have, you know what I like to do? Next hater, I'd like to get the next hater on a Zoom call. How interesting would that be? I want you guys that are calling in and trolling, if you guys are real fucking, because you guys want to sit here and be like, yo, Myron, you're blah-da-da. I'll do more haters. But I want y'all niggas to cam up. I want to look you in your eye and tell you that you're a fucking retard. Okay? So I want you guys to be 10 toes down on your fucking comments. A lot of you niggas want to comment and talk shit? Cool. Let's have a discussion. But I don't want to I want to have you be able to show yourself to the world. Because a lot of y'all niggas want to troll, and that's cool. No problem. Hilarious. But let's see. How many of you guys really can stand 10 toes down on your fucking comments? So, with that said, hater niggas, let's open up a Zoom link. Let's make this shit entertaining for the fucking people. I want to see some of you niggas go ahead and say what you got to say. Let's make this let's make this entertaining. You niggas want to come in and talk all this shit, be funny? Cool. Let's fucking be funny. Now the troll niggas are, oh, I gotta show myself? I gotta show myself? I gotta stand by my comments?
I mean, there's some people that have no problem camming up and stuff, but in terms of it being besides the point, you're not going to be able to address the actual points that the haters making. You're just going to be talking about their look and stuff. So I don't see how that's going to help. But I do think Mr. Eventual Warlord commented on this one. Hold on, let me double check. Let me see. I think he did. Yeah, Eventual Warlord, he commented on this. He says, what about the haters who have substantive, constructive criticism? Do they have to dox themselves as well? Which he's right. He's absolutely right. And then this guy says he wants to see if the haters can really stand 10 toes down on their hate. Which, you know, Eventual Warlord has a point. You know, if you are working in corporate America or, you know, you're well known and stuff like that, you don't want to put yourself on video for millions of people to see. You know, because you could possibly lose your position at your job and stuff like that. So that makes sense. Very good point.
Why are you worried about a woman?
Hold on. I love listening to these hater comments.
Why are you worried about a woman? Why are you worried about a woman that doesn't even know you exist? Why?
Because
why do you care more than I do?
That woman inhibits.
Wait. Before we finish this clip, because this is a funny one. I forgot I watched this. If you guys remember the character, I think he's from Family. Hold on. From Family Guy, this nerd guy. I want you to get this picture in your head. Let me zoom in. This guy. All right. This nerdy guy from Family Guy. I think it's from Family Guy. I want you to just picture this guy talking to Myron, and you can't unhear it after you've seen that guy's picture.
Why are you worried about a woman? Why are you worried about a woman that doesn't even know you exist? Why?
Because your
Why do you care more than I do?
That woman inhibits your ability to give advice on the podcast and to further change lives. I care about the men, and your conduct, you have to be bulletproof. I'm sorry. You have a very important job, and I need to call you out if you mess up. And you have already taken accountability, and I commend you for that. I want to make sure you're taking accountability for the right thing. Your conduct was not stellar in this particular situation, and you're getting attacked for it. I am sorry. That's tough to deal with. I can appreciate that. But I think that you can come out of this and understand that maybe
Bro, with all due respect, who the fuck are you, man? Yeah, with all due respect, who the fuck are you? Honestly, who the fuck are you? To tell me how to live my life, to tell me, no, hold on. Because who the fuck are you, bro?
You don't even let him talk. You would have told him, dude, like, if he had asked me that, he's like, who the fuck are you? I'd be like, dude, I'm the one telling you like it is, bro. I'm your senior, bro, so I'm the one telling you like it is. You just gotta listen to me, man. All right? Don't argue. Just listen. Now, there was an older gentleman that called into the show that I could have sworn he sounded like, what's the name of the black guy that has the really deep voice, and he sometimes played, I think he played like Jesus. Morgan Freeman. He sounded just like Morgan Freeman. And he was talking a lot of sense.
You back in the...
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Exo Charles says, what makes this situation funny is the whole roller skating thing. Myron probably looked down on it, and he never expected Rico with his LED skates to take his girl. Dude, what people are saying that he didn't just take his girl, man. He scooped her up, man. Like, he literally, he collected her. That's what he said. Oh, man. Hold on.
Join the Let's.
I need to find the fucking video where the guy was, he was a lot older. And he just, dude, I gotta find it.
I think you don't have
this is
real game.
This is one of them. Hold on, this is it. This isn't it. This is like, this doesn't have the Morgan Freeman guy in here, but this is still a funny one.
And yeah, I'm a hater. I'm calling. I just think that you're coping. Straight up, you're just doing damage control. It's like you're trying to rewrite the story, so you'll have to admit she wasn't locked in with you. And yeah, let's be real.
Okay, that's your opinion.
The evidence was there. You can spin it if you want.
All right.
I don't think no one's buying it, bro.
All right, nobody's buying it, dude.
I mean,
That's your opinion.
Look, honestly, I said 1,000 times. You had a girl, but you didn't have her soul. You didn't have her desire locked, bro. That's what happens when you mistake having a girlfriend for actually having, being a man that can keep one. You weren't really holding her attention. So Rico, he didn't really steal Angie. He collected her. That's a big difference, bro. And
right, man,
I don't know, man. You gotta analyze your game here.
I knew that somebody would call in and say something like this.
Very
That's fine.
reactive.
Yeah.
I can see why she. I can see it, bro. Like, you're too reactive.
All right, bro. That's what you think. That's fine. Like I said before, I can present the facts.
No,
You're gonna have your opinion. You're gonna have your take.
Tell me why.
Bro, I went over everything already during the show. You have all the stuff, and you still came to that conclusion. I really can't fix stupid. No, I can't fix stupid, bro. Like, after everything that I told you, you still came to a conclusion saying the dumb shit that you're saying. Then I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just saying your game is off. Your game is off. You can have your you can be strong at the gym, but you're not. You don't know how to talk to women.
Okay.
Like in a seductive way.
Okay.
Like that's what I mean.
Cool. I can't talk to women in a seductive way based on your opinion. You never heard me actually speak to women. Fantastic. What else you got?
Brother, I have.
Really? Are you there when I was talking? Are you there physically when I'm talking to women?
I live in Miami. I've seen you talking to women. We all have the internet. We've all seen footage.
I mean,
bro, you got no game.
Okay. Anything else?
That's a subjective opinion, but that's fine. Tell me why she left you.
Nigga, where have you been the past couple hours?
I'm saying, I mean, if she's holding hands with another dude, I mean, how are you denying that? It's like, are we living in different worlds here? Like, what are we doing here? Rollerblade Rico's not real. What's going on?
Rollerblade Rico is totally real. Holy shit, dude. And the thing is, Myron's just gonna be like, look, we were already broken up, man. That's why that's why I'm not affected.
Like, I'm asking, bro. Like, yo, did you watch the show?
Did you hear what I said?
I'm asking you a question. Did you watch the show?
So you're gonna deny what I'm saying?
I never denied it. Did you watch the show?
Oh, okay. So let's acknowledge that. Let's go. Let's have a little accountability. I called in. Let's have a little accountability here. You like to talk about accountability? Let's go. Step by step. Let's break it down. What are you lacking, Myron, that you can't hold her desire? Why didn't you have her soul locked in? I mean, she was your girlfriend, right? You claim to have her as a girlfriend. So where did you lack as a man? You're saying she did all this shit for you, blah, 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 yada. But what are we doing? Rollerblade Rico just swooped it up. Like, come on.
Dude, we got to rename the call-in show to Fit Roast Fridays, because that's literally what everybody's doing now. Like, Fresh, he was smart. He got out of the studio because it was getting too hot, and now everybody's coming on down on Myron.
I know silence is very loud right now because you have nothing.
Man.
There it is. There it is. Hey, but look, we win, we lose, but we got to come out again. We got to come out, you know, you got to get back up. You know, like, I'm not here to, like, bash on you.
It's funny, bro, because you're trying so hard to fucking troll, and you're just, like, failing. You're trying so hard to get a reaction.
You're trying so hard.
Like, yo, you're trying so hard to rage bait, and it's like, I see your move, bro. It's like I saw as soon as you called in saying, like, dumb phrases like rollerblade, blah, blah, blah. Bro, nobody's denying that she's out here rollerblading. Bro, you clearly, it's either one of two things.
Okay, so can we acknowledge that? Can we talk about that?
One of two things is going on.
Why haven't you acknowledged it? Why haven't you talked about that?
Look, bro, you did your troll, you failed. It's one of two things.
Bro, you can't even talk about it, though.
Either A, you're dumb, and you listen to the entire broadcast, and you don't know how to understand English language, or B,
you're coping. You're coping.
I'm going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt. I told you this, so I'm going to say it again for the last time. We haven't been broken up for months.
Brother,
she could do whatever she wants.
Be real.
We've been broken up for months, dude. I said this at the top of the show. So your entire rollerblade joke is cooked because we've been done for a long time.
So she friend zone you. What are you saying?
Okay, now this nigga's just trying to troll. All right, who's up next? Not even trying to have a real conversation. I'm going to go ahead and say friend zone. Bro,
Yeah, see, that's what I fear, is that he would basically do the same thing if I came in with prepared points. He'd be like, yeah, you're obviously trying to troll us, move on to the next one. And like, I'm like, no, dude, like that's not it at all, man. You're just trying to dodge accountability, and that's literally what it is.
You're just an idiot.
Of course, you don't want to acknowledge it.
It's hard to, like, anything. You're trying to troll. You're making yourself look like a fucking fool.
Bro, you have no game.
Yo, that's your argument. You have no game.
Rollerblade Rico left with a fucking $20 pair.
All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. See, and I know that Big Mo would be the one with his finger on the button to basically disconnect the call, because he's been there. He's been there to do it. Let me see, dude. I gotta find that video. I gotta find the video where the older gentleman is talking to him.
She was a good girlfriend, bro. Like, she was.
Questions here, Myron, because obviously.
Hold on.
Worldview. You guys are inferior in almost everything that matters.
Like in what? Like what?
You're quiet.
Hold on. Where is it? Did it get deleted? Because, man, that was a good one. Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was on YouTube. Probably. Yeah, I think it was. Damn. Okay, let's look on YouTube real quick, because I think that's probably what it was. Oh, where was it? It was Punk calls Myron about Angie. I think that's the video. Let me see if I can find it. Anyway, broke up with Angie. Break up. Oh. It's engaged. No. Damn. That was the other one, the other name for the Fresh and Fit podcast that we could be that we could call it Fresh and Split. Fresh and Split, because that's the new word that's going around. Man, what did Cook Benny says? He said the typical defensive "it's funny" tactic. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, anything you can do to kind of, deflate it, not make it so not make it so funny. Oh, where is it? Yeah, there was a guy that called in, and yeah, dude, he sounded just like Morgan Freeman, bro. And he was just like, I don't know where I saw that fucking video. Damn. It probably got deleted, most likely. But sheesh. Oh well. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back. Let me zoom out, because I know I saw this. Maybe if I search it, let's see. Punk calls Myron about Angie. See if it's on here. No. Yeah, it's not going to be on here. I know for sure it was probably taken off of Reddit, because, dude, that was a good one. The guy was like, he was like, God, maybe he was in the actual video, Let's see.
Girlfriend in life.
Okay, let's go ahead and because a lot of people say, "Oh, Myron, Andrew's your first girlfriend." And it's funny because the clip that do we have the clip real quick?
Okay,
Can we play it? Yeah. Let's show the exact clip so I can respond to that. I think it's in these dumbass niggas video.
Yeah.
Let's. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Vlad with the 50 gifted, bro. Appreciate you, my friend. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna answer all these questions tonight, bro.
Oh, right here.
And
4-7, you're up.
This is it.
4-7.
This is it.
It's so ironic. I actually have a helicopter over me at the moment. I figured that would happen when you guys bring me on.
Maybe not.
But I'll make it really, really quick.
That's not him. Sorry.
Greetings to you, Myron. Greetings to you, Fresh.
Caribbean.
Much respect to the... Yeah, man. Even though they hate on the yard man, them. A yard man I call for big up tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
Big up yourself.
Who hate on the yard man?
Big up. Big up yourself. Especially more, because you always support the Haitians. I am a Miami native, original Miami man. Miami is what made me into the man I am today. Currently in California, enjoying the breeze. So, you answered the question already. Angie really and truly is worth it, Myron. And I really think you're making a mistake. This is the only pushback. This is probably 1% of a pushback that I'll ever have from you guys or towards you guys. I have 4 children. I have 4 boys. It's very imperative. That legacy sometimes is much more important than the numbers during a certain type of time, because you can't get that time back, especially if it's with that special someone. And I think we all can agree that Angie is that special someone. I don't know you guys. I don't know your numbers particularly, but I think you have enough. I think you have enough.
Well, you can say, hey, I think you have enough, etc. But the only person that can really determine if I have enough is me. I understand that you have your opinions and everything else like that. But the reality is I have goals, and I'm not going to stop until those goals are achieved. And nothing is going to stand in the way of that. And that means me losing a potential relationship or a girlfriend, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. So that's kind of the difference here.
I'm older than you, right? And that's not me trying to say, because your advice is something I actually apply to my life. So I respect your guidance. You've been guiding these young men out here very, very well. So manners and respect to the both of you guys for bringing the culture much further. A lot of us really follow you guys, so much so that people around us hate us for listening and supporting you guys. We support you with everything you do. So this is not me judging you or even trying to tell you what to do as a man. You know what I mean? It's just, we can see visually on your face that this definitely has an effect on you, So respect to the entire panel. I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Honesty and manners and respect. Big up yourselves, Myron, all the way.
All right. Appreciate that. Who's up next?
Which, I thought that was actually a pretty good call, man. Like, I don't know if Myron would ever even take in that advice, because he is so bullheaded on his own, mission and, his own life and stuff. And to take advice from anybody that's not doing better than him, that he can verifiably, look at, he's just going to take everything that anybody says that's wise with a grain of salt, he's just like, look, I'm in control of this. There's nothing that I do that's wrong. I'm basically, I'm in the right here and all that. And yeah, it's I don't know. You think Myron have a little bit more humility about this, but I mean, he can't show, I think he would kind of look at it as a little bit of weakness. So yeah, he's not going to show that part, but I just wanted to show that was a really good caller that, was kind of level-headed, definitely wasn't trolling, was just, he had respect for Myron, but he's I think he might have made a mistake, man. I mean, he might have lost a good one because of, maybe you just didn't, you had too many things that was going on in your life and you just neglected the thing that brought a lot of value to your life. So, okay, so the next one, let's see, Myron calls out, let's see, where did I see this one? I don't know if I want to talk about John Anthony Lifestyle, but John Anthony Lifestyle, he did a video on them, and it was basically him calling out, Myron calling out Alvin Preach. And I didn't see the video. I want to look for the video where they talked about Alvin Preach, like they called them out, because I thought Myron did a video. Maybe it was on Myron Gaines X. That's probably why I can't find it. Let's check it out, because I didn't see it. Let's see. Latest. Yeah, see, if you go back, it's even like a couple days ago. There's nothing here in terms of like Alvin Preach. Maybe even the shorts, maybe? Or the podcast? No, it's not on here. So I don't know if he did it. Maybe it was on Fresh and Fit, possibly. I don't know. Because I never got a chance to watch it. Let me see. Watch later, maybe? Did I have it on watch later? Let's see. Shots fired. Oh, yeah, here it is. It is on here. Exposing Alvin Preach. 5 days ago. Let's check it out.
I can talk about dating, real estate investing, etc. What the fuck do you do?
Oh, let's go back. Well, it's only 8 minutes. Okay. So we can watch it.
You gotta talk about me to make money. If you stop making Fresh and Fit videos for the next year, your income will go down by 40%. I genuinely fucking feel sorry for you, bro. I take care of your mother, nigga. So I hope you buy her another condo and another and another. Because I'm gonna continue to stay relevant so your dumb ass can go ahead and feed off me. And that's the God honest truth. If I ever decided to leave YouTube, your income would go down by 30% easily. You know I'd beat the fuck out of you in a confrontation if we ever fought. You know I'll debate you if we ever had a discussion. You're my fucking son, nigga. And there's a reason why you will never, ever talk to me in person. Like, you guys could go ahead.
That was like an epic music trailer for this ongoing beef between Alvin Preach and Fresh and Fit.
And sit there and make a video and say all this other shit and clowny, but what's the real raw truth, bro? You're a failed comedian. You're overweight. No one respects you for you. People watch you for shitty ass entertainment as they eat their morning cereal. That's the real talk, nigga. Nobody's actually listening to you. Okay? They don't care about what you do as far as like the value you provide. They care about your shitty fucking takes on niggas that are actually being successful with your jump cut editor, who is really the real runner of the channel, if we're going to be all the way 1,000.
But I guess when you look at it in terms of value, okay, Alvin and Preach provide comedic value. So people that aren't really into this whole red pill thing, and they're just like, they like to watch people clown on other people, or, you know, maybe even shed some light on some news and stuff, but they have like a funny take in doing it. It's like that's why people go to Alvin Preach. They go to Alvin Preach for the comedic value. So to say that they have no value because nobody actually listens to them, it's not true. People listen to them because they're funny, you know? So that's the value they bring.
He needs a raise. He needs a raise ASAP, nigga. Give him a raise.
Yeah. Real talk, bro. Your editor does all your work for you. Jump cuts, all this other shit. You're not really a funny guy. That's why you don't do stand-up no more. If we're going to be honest. You're not really a smart guy. This is why you don't live stream. You're not
I hate Fresh. Fresh, just like stop, dude. It's like all you can do is push buttons like a fucking ape, dude. Like that's all you can do. Like you can't speak, you can't offer anything. You can only push buttons.
This is why you'll never sit there and debate with me. We can have a discussion. Openly invite you. You'll never do that though, because I would expose you for the failure of a man that you are. So you must go ahead and criticize individuals that are doing better than you for you to get a little bit, siphon a little bit of that fucking attention. But nobody's hitting you up for interviews. Nobody gives a fuck about your takes.
Nope.
Nobody gives a fuck about what you actually are doing or contributing to the YouTube world.
Nope.
Right? I'm diversified. I can talk about politics. I can talk about laws. I can talk about dating, real estate investing, etc. What the fuck do you do? The one niche that you tried, comedy, you can't even do that. And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You've been on YouTube for what, 10 years? Yeah. You got 2 million subscribers? That's a fucking joke. And YouTube is your main platform. That's your main platform with 2 million. You post once a week. You only do reaction shit. Y'all niggas need to switch it up, bro. If I'm be honest. Y'all niggas are not relevant.
It's working. They're not demonetized. Why would they switch it up? It's like you guys switched it up. You guys pushed at the edges and stuff. You guys saw where it got you. You guys pushed too far and you got demonetized. And then you guys try to appeal and try to get remonetized and it didn't work. So yeah, changing things up isn't really a successful formula. If you found something that works and people and your numbers just keep going up because people like to tune in to hear your takes, I don't see what the issue is. It's like sometimes that's just kind of the nature of of YouTube and how it works. People are like, they're like horses in a way, you know, like they are creatures of habit. They like to go and you know, listen to the certain takes of certain people. So I mean, why switch things up? That's only because you guys switch things up that you want them to switch things up. You know? Why don't you talk about more edgy topics or whatever? Because they don't want to get demonetized like you guys. Duh. Coke Benny came back. He says, "Hey Camp, I sent you a vid about Myron getting confronted by a hater on Reddit." Oh, okay, definitely, dude. We'll check it after this one.
You guys only get relevant when you talk about us. No. I'm giving you some real life advice. How have I been in this game for 5 years and I'm far more relevant than you, bro? How is that?
No more advice. Let him rot. Let him rot, bro. We can move on.
I feel sorry. Like, yo, I'm dead ass. I actually feel sorry for this nigga, bro.
Don't.
You got to talk about me to make money. Ask yourself, bro, if you stop making fresh videos.
It's actually a pretty funny, like, dagger in the heart that he can talk about you and make money, but you can talk about him and react to him or whatever, and you make no money. So it's like, yeah, he gets a win off of that, dude. You know, because yeah, you guys tried to make that one video and it ended up getting you guys demonetized or whatever because you took it too far. So yeah, they win.
For the next year, your income will go down by 40%. You need me to make money. Luckily for you,
Fresh, he's not talking to you. He's talking to Hub and Preach. Like, look at Fresh when he's talking, when Myron is talking to Abba, like he's just like, look, don't get off of YouTube, okay? Like his income might go down 40%, but my income is going to go down 100% if you leave YouTube. Don't do that.
Your income will go down by 40%. You need me.
Fresh is like imagining if that was him. He's just like, dude, I couldn't. So glad this guy's on my side because I couldn't handle that.
To make money. Luckily for you, I'm a hard worker, so you're always going to be able to make content on me. But what it really highlights is your inadequacy.
I'm reading the comments in the chat. People are just like, Fresh, go away. Like, you serve no purpose.
You need me to make money. I don't need you to make money. Let that sink in, my friend. You are so fucking talentless. You are so fucking useless. You provide so fucking little value that you have to talk about someone that does provide value, that does give good takes, that does fucking get out there and meet other people and give real commentary on real shit. I haven't heard you talk about the genocide in Gaza not one fucking time.
Why would he talk about that? Like, that's not even on brand for them to talk about that. You know, it's like these guys, they're for comedy, man. Like, they're not going to talk about political issues, man.
We're going to be real about this. And I know why. Because for you, it's all about the money. You know, if you get into this topic, it's going to fuck up your situation. You guys are supposed to have integrity. I haven't seen you guys talk about, aren't you Somalian, Eritrean? Something like that? I haven't heard you talk about your country getting fucking destroyed with the Civil War. I haven't seen you talk about any of that stuff.
Why would he? Why would he talk about that stuff, dude? They're in Canada for anything, so they're like insulated from all that stuff. So it's like, dude, they're just going to talk about where they live, man. They're going to talk about local stories. They're going to talk about, you know, things that are going to be trending topics and stuff like that. There's no reason to get a copyright strike on their channel, you know, or people reporting them and stuff for offensive content. They're not going to do it.
I've talked about Sudan. I've talked about what's going on in Gaza. I've talked about how the Arab world is getting destroyed by a bunch of fucking invaders. Right? You're covering that part well. I've never seen you talk about it not one time. You DJ Khaled, nigga. You silent. You don't say shit. You don't talk about nothing real. Just gossip. You're a fucking woman. And now, like, after 3 years, what? No, we're 2025. 4 years. 70 plus videos later, I genuinely fucking feel sorry for you, bro. If I ever decided to go back to the government or fucking like not do this YouTube shit no more, what would you do?
Shit. What would Fresh do, man? He would fucking starve, man. He'd have to go back to AT&T or fucking Subway or something because, dude, he's not going to be able to do this on his own. He's done. Like, he needs Myron.
Like, what would you do, bro? Your income would literally go down by like 30%. And this is facts. Like, this is just reality. The videos that generate the most money, the most views for you are videos of me. That's fucking wild.
Very well.
Luckily, I'm not lazy. So you will be able to continue to make your videos on me, or lying on me, to siphon off some of my attention so you can go ahead and make some money. You're fucking welcome. I hope your mom enjoys the condo. But the sad part is, you supporting your mother is contingent upon another man. I support my mom on my own.
Bars.
And we're going to be honest about this. And you should know this because you're from the same part of the world that I am. You need another man to take care of your mother, motherfucker. My family don't got to work. They still do, though. My dad works harder than you when he doesn't even have to fucking do it anymore. And he's like fucking 60 plus. I come from a very hardworking family. My dad never took a fucking cent from welfare, despite the fact that he qualified for it because he didn't make enough money being a fucking cab driver in New York City. He imparted that work ethic on me. Told me you're gonna fucking be successful. Anytime I did some dumb shit, he smacked the fuck out of me. They forced me to go to college. They told me if you don't fucking get out there and get an education and be a somebody, you're gonna not make it. I came to this country and I fucking risked everything so you could become a somebody. And I always took that shit seriously. And to this day, my parents, if anything bad happens, they did their job. It's on me at this point. The sad part is you can't say the same. You've been on YouTube for what, 10 years? 2 million subscribers? You post once a week? Twice a week, maybe? 3 times a week if you really found something cool about me that you want to put out there and report? I take care of your mother, nigga. You don't. So I hope you buy her another condo, and another, and another. Because I'm going to continue to stay relevant so your dumbass can go ahead and feed off me. And that's the God honest truth. If I ever decided to leave YouTube, your income would go down by 30% easily. You're my fucking son, nigga. And there's a reason why you will never, ever talk to me in person. And you know that. Shit! Oh, shit! You really know that. You know I'd beat the fuck out of you in a confrontation if we ever fought.
Allegedly.
You know I'll debate you if we ever had a discussion. I'm better than you in every single way. And you know this. That's why you pray on my downfall every day. But the reality is you fucking need me, my friend. Your mother needs me. Your family needs me. Because everyone that you support is off my hard work, bitch ass nigga. So you need me to stay as relevant as fucking possible, because you're not. So when you get your AdSense revenue, say shukran. Because I fucking got you that fucking money. And don't worry, I work hard, so you'll continue to get that money and you'll have something to talk about, bitch ass nigga.
Too bad the Dixie cup was just a plastic cup. I mean, you couldn't just like throw it down. It wouldn't have the same effect as the Punisher cup. But I mean, that's the thing, man. It's like you're working harder for no money, and you got Abba and Preach over here that are just reporting on the shit that you guys do, and they're laughing at it, and they're making plenty of money. So I mean, there's a lot of people that are invested in you guys' downfall, and that's what it is.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
That was so nice.
This is my one.
Yeah, he talked to the nigga like he was your son.
Yes. He's my son.
Sit down, boy.
You know what the funny part is?
Sit down, boy.
Everything I said is true.
Yeah, no.
Everything I said is true. Is true. He can never ever fucking face me. Here's the thing, bro. I'll sit down with you. We don't even. There's no fist fight, no nothing. We could just talk, have a discussion. Bring your security, nigga. I'll embarrass you.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
That will never happen. Just so you guys know. Let's go to Reddit real quick. Let's see what Coke Benny sent me real quick. Let's check this out. Let's see. All right. Myron confronts crazy stalker. Oh yeah, this is the thing that you brought up last stream that we never got back around to. Let's check it out. Okay.
Now I do.
All right, perfect.
You have something to say?
No.
All right.
I have nothing to say to you, man. You're trying to antagonize a fight.
You're a fucking punk.
Hold on. How about this? Turn your camera back on and say that again.
That you're a punk?
Yeah. Do it on camera.
Said I
Turn the
wouldn't say
camera
it to your
on. Turn the
face.
camera on. You got it? Okay.
You're a fucking punk.
So it's recording. So let me get this straight.
I recorded too.
You came up to me to start shit. And then didn't you just press charges on the other guy? Did you just do that?
Little by little. You're a secret one.
Yeah, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're literally a bitch.
I wouldn't come up to you. I'm right on your property almost.
No,
Come outside.
you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm not going to start any trouble.
Do something.
You're a bitch.
You're a fucking faggot.
That's why I'm walking away.
Do something.
I'm standing my
This is
ground.
your property. Do something. You want to fight? Come do something.
No, come over here. If you come over here, I'm going to fuck you up.
If I come over there.
If you come over here, I'm going to fuck you up.
Come over here. I called you about mine.
You came right up to me. You came up to me. If you come up to me,
you're a faggot.
Okay? No, security, get out there.
You're cameraman shit.
If you come up to me, I'll fuck you up.
I just did.
Come right now.
I just did.
Come right now.
Come like.
You're trying to
hit me. Hit me.
Yeah.
You hit me. Hit me, Mike. That's all. Hit me.
Hit me. No, you go ahead. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? See, you starting trouble. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking retard. You're a bitch. You're not do shit. Shut the fuck up. You ain't going to your pussy. Dude coming up to me, you're a fucking coward. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm on the sidewalk.
You want to fight me? You said
no, I don't want to fight you.
I'm scared to come up to you.
I don't want to fight you.
You said it.
I don't want to
It's on video. You
follow
said
me.
to do something. You want to fight me? Fight me. Hit me. Right here. Come do it. You said
No cameras here, guys. Hey, no cameras here. Come on.
No. Let's call it out.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day,
at the end of what? Myron, you said I won't call you out. You fucking
calling you out to your face.
Myron, you said I won't come up to you. I came up to you 4 times.
You're a weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo. You're a bitch. You're a weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Okay, man.
You're a clout chasing fucking bitch.
Clout chasing
yes,
bitch?
Yes.
What do I clout chase? You're pathetic.
You're
pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
You follow.
You said I won't call you out. You're a faggot.
You're a weirdo.
You're a faggot. You're a little bitch faggot. I'm not gonna argue with the words.
You.
Go inside.
Fuck you.
Go inside.
You fucking bitch.
Go inside. Go inside.
You followed me.
Go inside.
You started.
Go inside.
You started.
It's all on camera. Make your fucking fake reels. Go ahead.
Fucking because you're a bitch.
Yeah.
You just press charges on security guard. I fucked your dumb ass up.
Yeah. You need a security guard.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo.
I'm here now.
Myron, but you want to fight me.
I'm here now.
You want to fight me.
You follow
Hit
me,
me.
weirdo.
Hit me. On the internet, but in real life, if you don't want to.
You're a fucking bitch.
Oh my God.
You're a fucking bitch. You fucking dumbass. You're a drunken fucking dumbass that's clout chasing. You're a cocksucking faggot. Fuck you.
You're done.
Fuck you. You don't do shit.
You're done.
Stalk me like a bitch.
Done.
Okay. Nobody knows you.
Go inside.
Nobody knows you.
It's like that's the ammunition that Myron has is like, you'll know who I am, nobody knows who the fuck you are. It's like, yeah, but people will still fuck you up, man, for free. Okay, it's not about the clout, man. It's just about respect for other human beings, man. And you know, to think that you're better than anybody else, yeah, it's just messed up, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you showed me that, dude. That's this guy is Walter's friends. He's been on FNF twice when Walter hosted the Men versus Women podcast. Oh Jesus, that was a while ago. Queasy Island, he's like, not only that, in clipping channels, it's been revealed that guy is Jewish and has 1 Star of David tattoo on his leg. Seems personal beef regarding all the stuff Myron says about his people. Oh, okay. So the hole gets a little bit deeper. That's crazy. Ironic how the stalker is also Fresh's friend. Can't make this shit up. Myron needs to move with security. Okay. Damn, dude. Yeah, I didn't see this one. I thought I saw when you talked about it. I thought I knew what you were talking about, but yeah, I didn't actually see this one. That's crazy, dude. Damn. But that's all I'm saying. It's like, you know, Myron, he talks big and bad on the internet, and then when people confront him and stuff, like, yeah, thank God he had his security right there. God, they probably would have scrapped, you know, and then, you know, we probably would have actually seen something actually happen. But, you know, thank God that security was there to break up everything.
Apparently, men are becoming desensitized to these baddies.
Average women do not deserve above average men. It's finally hitting and got these stitches in a panic. Hold on, let's see what this one's all about. Nobody was meant to have this many options, and we're paying for it. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
Apparently, men are becoming desensitized to these baddies. They've seen so many online that they just expect to run into them in real life too, which means regular, everyday, average women are starting to feel invisible, or maybe not enough.
Can go on TikTok and see so many unreal looking women. These women don't even necessarily have to be celebrities. So you're just like, okay, women can look like this, regular women. And this has in turn raised men's expectation of how women are supposed to look. If a girl does not have like unreal features and a highly edited looking face, she is mid. You'll see a baddie and it's just no longer rare to you. You can open Instagram Reels and find 10 other carbon copies.
You see why this baddie overload is a bit concerning. Most adult women do not look like these perfectly filtered, most likely altered baddies. And if I pop examples up on screen, I'm not trying to.
Okay, so women are now starting to feel like men. They're starting to feel invisible to men now because they're average and they're not above average. I mean, welcome to manhood, okay? That's literally like what men have been dealing with this whole time, being invisible to women. Now, average women are feeling invisible to men because there's a baddie overload because of social media. Like, yeah, okay, all right. Just understand that, you know, with men, you know, there's a range that we'll date, whereas like women, it's like they're still very specific on, you know, what they will and will not accept. So let's keep going.
Appreciate it. My nigga.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like the black people like me. Seems like the black people like me more than the white people. I don't know. Maybe there's more real niggas among the black people than the white people these days. The white people's a lot of fake niggas. A lot of self-hating white people like Dean Withers. I mean, look, when you have like Dean Withers and Harry Sisson, there's not a lot to work with. 50% of the white people are Dean Withers and Harry Sisson. The other 50% are getting tricked by Israel. So it's like, how do you wake them up? Half of the white guys are like, you know, they're Dean Withers, crashing out over pronouns, crashing out over land acknowledgements. Like half of the white guys are just lib cuck, totally matrix, blue pill, NPCs. And then on the other side, half the other white people are pro-Israel. They're calling you woke right if you don't want to get deported.
So Nick Fuentes is against like white people now. He's just like, he can't find his group of people, I guess, anymore, you know, that I guess he can rock with. What did it say? Man, this goofball is just sitting there watching. Hold on, let me go back. What did it say? This goofball is just sitting there watching Myron get attacked over the Angie situation and hasn't defended him once. How many times has Myron defended him? Shake my head. And then they have this this side-by-side comparison. This is crazy, dude. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else, man. I think let me make sure. Myron, as soon as anyone questions or disagrees with him in the slightest, he hits the retard button. Oh, it's so true. Myron's editor has no chill. I haven't seen this one. What is this?
Like Abba. Nobody looks at you as a role model, being honest.
Hold on.
Nobody wakes up and says, oh, I want to be like Abba. Nobody looks at you as a role model, being honest here. You're a fucking sodomite weirdo that's a failed comedian. You're out of shape. You're not anything to aspire to. You don't teach people how to make money. You don't improve their lives. What value do you actually provide to your audience, bro? Because I'll tell you this, I got receipts. I've saved thousands of men's lives. I've helped guys become millionaires. They've messaged me on it. Have you done that? The reality is that our critics can't do half the shit that we do.
Yeah, the editor definitely is good at catching the clips of the Abba looking kind of crazy. Oh, man.
Do you guys realize that people want to fucking kill?
Chris Brown, what is this? Chris Brown's female fans must be the most attractive set of women ever. And then somebody titled this as Angie at Chris Brown's concert. This is meant as satire, not real. So let's see if we can spot Angie in the crowd of Chris Brown fans. Let's see this. No, that's not Angie. Nice try, though. Is there anything else, guys? Is there anything else to talk about? I mean, I honestly think that I've come to the end of it.
Guys, I
I
hate
want
to
to
fuck-
just
no.
make sure that I didn't leave any stone unturned in terms of like the whole situation of, you know, this red pill podcast host that is trying to show men how to deal with women, and his whole relationship has fallen apart, and now it's just like, you know, like, what does he really have to say in terms of his advice? That's something that I wanted to really like shed some light on, is that, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to take advice from Myron anymore because he doesn't really have any frame of reference. Hold on, let me see if I can go. I want to find the clip with the lawyer because I need to circle back to all of that stuff. Let me see. I think it was under watch videos. I think it was watch videos. Or no. It was under history, I think. Where was that video? And let's find it. I want to say it was under... Where was it? Like videos. Oh, history. Let's see. Gonna have to find it where it was dumped. Here's why. Oh, sure. I mean, we could change gears and talk about the horrible dating advice that Fresh has. I mean, we already know that Fresh is not a good person to follow either. We could follow this. This is by Coel Zaleen. We can watch this real quick. This is for a little bit more levity in the stream because it's been a little bit serious, you know, dealing with Myron. But let's listen to this. This is some funny shit about Fresh.
Statements and content included in this video are jokes and for satirical entertainment purposes only. They should not be taken literally and do not reflect the actual beliefs or personal views of those depicted or involved with this production.
Think about this, right?
So guys, today we got Walter the Goomba giving us advice on how to attract women. I swear to almighty God, this is not a clickbait. I know, it sounds like a lie, right? Like, how can this Walter the Goomba guy who struggles to talk to any woman, even an ugly woman, like 6 out of 10s, 5 out of 10s, he gets nervous around ugly women. How can this guy give us advice?
He gets nervous around ugly women? Oh man, just all females in general. Just Fresh just has no experience with. If he's not paying for it, he's gonna get a little nervous.
Advice on how to attract women. It sounds crazy, right? I don't mind when Fresh gives advice on how to make money, although it's Myron's money. Let's be real, he wouldn't be making the fraction of the money he's making without Myron. But at the end of the day, he's still making money, so he gets a pass. I don't mind when Fresh gives us advice on how to network, because, you know, Fresh made it known that he's the networker. Check out this. On some level, I network with strippers, so ultimately, I'm the master networker. I mean, I did make a video in the past making fun of his obsession with networking, because he is obsessed with networking. You can't lie about that. Whenever he gets on camera, he has to bring up the fact that he networks with strippers and prostitutes at the club. But we can let him have it. He can have that title, Fresh the Networking Goomba. But one thing we're not letting you slide with, Fresh, is lying. Is claiming that you're good with women. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. I refuse to believe that this ugly Goomba, this ugly stuttering Goomba is good at talking to women. He's not even good at talking to men. Any person in their right mind is not believing that, bro. Fresh, nobody is buying that. Only the retards that are a fan of yours. There's always 4 or 3 people in my comments defending Fresh, calling me a jealous hater. Guys, when you call me a Fresh hater, I smile. That's a compliment. Being called a Fresh hater makes my day. I get high off of comments calling me Fresh hater. I am Walter the Goomba's biggest hater. Don't even call me a hater anymore, as a matter of fact. Call me a despiser. But when they say I'm jealous, I swear to God, I'd rather be broke for the rest of my life than be rich with a face and a brain of a Goomba who stutters. No amount of money can convince me to have a face and a brain of a Goomba. no money can make me do that. Guys, money is not everything, and Walter the Goomba is the perfect testament to that. This ugly Goomba is a rich man who gets no respect from real men and women. I truly find intelligence more valuable than money. I mean, if you're smart, you should be making money. See, if Fresh was smart, if Fresh wasn't a retard, then maybe I'll get jealous of his intelligence. But this dude has a coconut brain, an IQ of a Goomba. I'm not jealous of an IQ of a Goomba. So this video we're about to watch is titled, check about this on some level, how to use
Instagram to get money, girls, and network. So this was kind of what I was alluding to in one of the shorts when I was being satirical about how does one make money watching Fresh and Fit, and then I just went into the whole spiel that, well, you got to buy their course and they're gonna basically show you how to network with women, how to get a popping Instagram, and then once you start sleeping with a bunch of women and stuff, you'll basically be on the level, and you'll be thanking them for all they do and stuff because they just want to see you improve. So I said all that stuff, and now we're gonna go into the how does it actually happen. So Fresh is going to explain it to us with his little whiteboard. So let's listen up, guys.
use Instagram to get money, girls, and ultimately the network. In this video, Fresh is so serious about teaching us game that he brought a whiteboard. You cannot make this shit up, man. He brought a whiteboard to teach us game. Salute to you, Fresh.
Going back to the actual structure, we're gonna start with the bio. Bring up Casey's page real quick. Just my boy Casey, he turned this into entire business himself and created his own wave. Red Bear Rants 1 is his page, and he's traveling the world.
He's got an animated photograph of himself. Like, can you really take that serious? He can't actually show his actual picture. So, and yeah, I guess he's got a blue check. I don't know if that means anything anymore because you can pay for that now. And this is the guy that said that he only wants to date teenagers. So take that with you. Why is Fresh talking about Casey Redbeard and not his own profile? Because it's probably banned. That's probably why.
Girls, bagging beautiful girls and enjoying life. Shout out to him.
Look at that beautiful girl in that very first photograph. Oh, no.
My old roommate from back in the day, and he conquered his deepest fears and gained his best success. So let's go to the bio real quick, right?
Wow, you got Fresh's big old mug on like the fourth picture. What is that? Oh, look at that again.
And he conquered his deepest fears.
He's got Fresh's like Goomba looking face over here. Damn. Why would you put that on your Instagram?
And gain his best success. So let's go to the bio real quick, right?
There is no way this ugly Goomba is teaching us Instagram game when he's not even using his own account. He's using somebody else's account to teach us game. What the fuck? Think about this on some level. He is my friend and he bags beautiful girls. So ultimately, let me show you guys his account and not mine. What kind of weird shit is this, Fresh? You might as well just go suck his cock.
It should be like this.
It's true. Like, why wouldn't you show your own Instagram profile? Why do you have to show another man's profile in order to give us a lesson on how to use an Instagram to make money and funnel women to your Instagram? I don't get it.
You're looking candidly somewhere else, either to the side, a camera if you want to, or smile, and having a nice fit on from like chest.
But this isn't even him. This is like a cartoon version of him. It's not even, it's like an AI cartoon with a blurry background. Like, are you serious?
Oh, that's all you need for the picture profile. You don't need too much after that. Then the followers. Now, always, fellas, the followers should be more than the following. I don't care if you got a, Yeah, always. I don't care if you do it organically, unorganically, that number needs to be higher.
So basically, Fresh just said you have to either organically get your followers or you got to buy your followers. Either way, make sure it's more than your actual following.
If you need a higher page because it sucks, it's what it is. But this is the reason why. And this happened to me multiple times. I kid you not, fellas. I've been around celebrities. I've been around people with low following counts. It's the same story. Let's say we are at a function, right? And we both meet the same girl. But I happen to meet her first. Nigga, you're cooked. It's over for you, nigga. It's over.
Yeah, because Fresh is going to simp. Fresh is going to throw money at her and stuff like that. And if it's in Miami, the women are going to go for the money, of course. So, but you know, they're not going to freaking stick around for him. They're going to run his pockets, and then once his pockets are empty, they're going to be gone too. So it's not really a win, is it, Fresh?
I'm telling you, bro, it's over for you, nigga. If I get there first, nigga, you're swimming in Goomba juice. So get this, right?
Goomba juice. Wow, he's embraced the meme.
So
you're swimming in Goomba juice. Fresh is my biggest fan. He's calling himself a Goomba now. He commented on my last video talking about BBC gang. But forget about that. This Goomba just said if he meets the girl first, he's gonna smash her because he has more followers than following. That's the reason you're gonna smash her first. Fresh, stop lying. The real reason he would smash first is because he's the first one to pay. You're not gonna lie to us, Fresh. You're not gonna leave out the most important part of the story.
Sorry, Elon, it is what it is. All right, cool. So number 2 is going to be girls. I know you guys are here.
What a cringe shirt he has on. I just realized his shirt, it says random rich black guy. It's like, man, it's like you gotta label yourself so you can like stand out. And it's like, hey, if I can't verbally leave with my wallet, I gotta just project it like a billboard on my shirt. What an idiot, dude.
For girls, I get it, bro. I am too. Not gonna lie to you. Girls.
Who the fuck is watching a Fresh Prince CEO, aka the Ugly Goomba stream, to take notes on how to get girls? Are you crazy, Fresh? I promise.
This is the comedy I'm talking about, man. Like, oh, if you're on the outside looking in, this shit is just like it is cringeworthy, but for science, we're watching it so we can laugh at it. Okay, we're not taking notes. We're not trying to learn anything from this. We're just trying to find some entertainment out of it.
You Fresh, nobody wants to hear dating advice from you. Like, nobody. And if anyone does, just know they're either mentally ill or it's an 11-year-old boy who thinks Fresh is a player because he sees him with prostitutes.
Getting dating advice from Fresh is like getting like how to eat out a girl's box from Myron. It's just like, it's not gonna work, man. It's just not gonna work. The advice is gonna be, it's probably gonna be on a whiteboard, and it's gonna be empty in terms of information.
All right, fellas, this is the fun part, right? So obviously, speaking, man, you know, dating sucks nowadays. It's cooked. It's hard to find girls that are of real value, and of course, we want to have access.
The fact that he just said dating sucks nowadays, it only sucks for you, Fresh. I know your struggles. I know when you go on dates and you start stuttering and the girls start laughing at you and you feel embarrassed. I know it all, Fresh. I promise you. I feel your struggles, but don't say it sucks nowadays. Don't say dating sucks nowadays for everyone, because it only sucks for you.
It's why I started using Instagram. Not gonna lie, I'm thirsty ass nigga. But I want access.
Yeah, we know, and that's why you got to pay for box, man, because that's the only way you can get attention from women, bro. And you know, it sucks, but it is what it is, man. It's right? the hand you were dealt.
So remember, guys, I used to go after work with my friends to bars, clubs, and like lounges. It was cool, but like, I don't need numbers, man. I get rejected some, I win some. But every night it's like 10, 20 girls I'm talking to. Let's say out of 10, I get like 2-3 numbers. Sorry, no, 2-3 like actual good leads, and then like 10-15 numbers.
Lie. A fucking lie, dude. How are you gonna go from like 2 to 3 to like 10-15? That's a fucking lie, bro. Come on.
Stop the cap. Did this ugly Goomba just say every night he gets 10 to 15 numbers? At first he said 2 or 3. He was telling the truth, and then he figured, check about this. I need to lie, so they buy my top level. They buy my dating course. He went from 2 or 3 numbers, which is believable, to 15 numbers a night. Every single night he gets 15 numbers, 10 to 15 numbers fresh. I'm gonna keep making videos about you because you never learn from your mistakes. You guys remember the NBA story where he was lying his ass off? That was 4 years ago, and this ugly Goomba is still lying. The whole entire world clowns you for that NBA story, and this guy is still lying, thinking he's gonna get away with it.
It takes what? A second or two? Just 2-3 words. I just DM. I got so many hits, fellas. I didn't know what to do. Actually, it's funny. When I met Myron Gaines, like, I kid you not, fellas. Ask Bills, ask Mo, ask Chris, ask anybody. Actually, okay, pull up that nigga's Instagram. The watch guy. He caught me twice, bro. That nigga caught me twice in 4K. Bro. I'm just chilling, walking the street. I'm like, all right, go back to the crib, just chilling. Bro, boom. I keep getting caught. You may need to go to Rails. So recently, I was walking the streets of Miami, and then I get ran up on. This nigga's on my ass, pause. Yeah, he does a lot of posts. Can I know some more? Yeah, that one right there. That's the new one. That's the new one, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit looks terrible.
Old Dusty, old Dusty looking fresh. Look at this, man. He looks homeless here.
Come on, bro. Peace and love, brother. Nigga. Anyhow, so look, pause. I am always with a bad bitch. Always, nigga. I don't care if it's sun, rain, sunshine, snowing. Nigga, I'm going. All right? So when niggas say fresh, you got no game, bro. You'll pay for box. First of all, nigga, I will pay for box. That's disgusting. Secondly,
Walter the Goomba, you are not helping your case at all. You're making it worse for yourself. This is a prostitute. This is obviously a prostitute. If you don't think this is a hooker, you are out of your fucking mind. Look at all that plastic down there. Look how big that ass is. It's not even attractive anymore. And of course, this Goomba said, think about this. On some level, I don't pay for boxes. It's disgusting. While showing us this on the screen, Fresh, you are terrible at defending yourself.
with skill, I could get 100 girls in what? By the way, 100 is a lot of girls, by the way. You could do like 10, 20 girls max. 100 is kind of OD. So I could deal like 10, 20 girls in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then it's done. Phone down, back to the grind, gym, work, whatever it is, right?
It's not the gym.
And with a good page, I guarantee you, I've had students that are butt ugly, bro. But their page is set up so well, they get responses. And when they get a response, set up the date.
Walter the Goomba has students that he teaches how to get girls. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I do believe that.
I feel bad for those guys, man. The guys that paid all that money to Fresh to get like one-on-one calls and stuff, you know, like paying him like $3,000 an hour to talk to him and have him stutter over the phone and give him advice on like how to talk to women. Like, this is just, it's crazy, man. It's like, come on, man. You guys can do better than this.
Because he said they are butt ugly. It is believable that his students are desperate, ugly men who fell for the Fresh act. They saw Fresh with some hookers. They believed he has game. They're like, wow, he's an ugly guy with game. I need to learn from this guy. And they bought his course or whatever. That is crazy, bro. Imagine buying a dating course from this ugly Goomba. That's insane.
And you're a real person. Because people that aren't really real, they don't post stories, bro. I mean, why would they? They're not active. They're not really using the platform. So I get it. And then you want to have current posts as well. So people have posts from like 2015. Bro, delete that. It serves no purpose other than an old pic. Delete that. Have new updated photos. Even the new iPhones have better cameras than back then. So use those, your phone camera if you need to, or hire a photographer, which I recommend 100% because that'll change the game for sure.
Think about this, guys. Even iPhones, do you guys know that iPhones have better cameras?
Does Fresh say any advice that is like groundbreaking that nobody would obviously know that? It's like, newer phones have better cameras. It's like, duh, Fresh. Like, say something new, man. Say something that we don't know, bro.
Now, better than 2015 on some level. Use your iPhone camera you have now and delete the pictures. Yeah, Fresh, I did not know that. Thank you. Fresh, without you telling me the iPhone 16 has a better camera than the iPhone 6, I would have never known that. Thank you, Fresh. Now I'm about to get some pussy because of Fresh. Great advice. Like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to Cool Zaween, man. He always puts out these funny, Fresh videos, dude. And again, Fresh will tell you, he'll swear by it, that he has game and he can teach you guys how to get women and get their burning desire, because that's what he gets. And he doesn't have to pay for it. It's just, we just got to sit down and listen to him, guys. He knows what he's talking about. Oh man, what else? Is there anything else, man? I think we might be ending the stream a little bit earlier, man. I don't think there's anything else. I think I got everything. I think so. I think I've covered everything I need to cover. Yeah, if there's nothing else, man, I do hope you guys have a good evening. I think I might be turning in early tonight. We will be moving on from this this Myron and Angie split. We can call them Fresh and Split. That's literally what it's called now. I'm coining that. I haven't heard that one yet, but yeah, man, it's like it's just the credibility is now completely gone on Myron's end. Myron had a couple followers still, but you know, a lot of those people are falling off too now. So, and nobody's listening to Fresh. Fresh is just along for the ride. So, yeah, man, they're clearly in lolcow status now, and call me a hater, call me a super hater. I don't care, man. It's like I look at these guys and I can laugh at them. You know, I just use them for entertainment. It's not like I've never taken their advice. It's just it is. I don't even think their advice has ever been directed at me. It's just been an entertaining time for me to laugh at them. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was all I had for this evening. I will see you guys next weekend, and hopefully we can talk about something else other than Fresh and Fit. But that was really it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. If you guys haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video, and I'll see you guys next week on the next one. You guys have a good night. This is Camp Hustle 1 out.